Hey guys, Dallas Henry here, RV Wholesalers here for the virtual RV show today. We got a lot of good campers to show you guys today, a lot of cool stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to run from 12 to 4 today. We got a bunch of different campers, a bunch of different salespeople are going to show you guys, show you some different stuff. I'm going to have Mitch on here next here in just a bit, show you guys this beautiful Saber we got behind us here. So what we really want you guys to understand, what we want you guys to do throughout this show is really know and learn how to safely buy an RV. Okay, that's one of the tough things in purchasing anything, especially an RV, is you got to learn, you got to know how to buy it safely and not get taken advantage of. We're going to talk about a lot of things like our service network, our Buckeye service guarantee, financing, service contracts, things like that. We're going to talk to you about a lot of things, okay? One of the big things is we realize we sell a lot of campers, okay? We also realize we can't sell every camper to everybody. Wish we could, but the reality is there's 350 to 400,000 new campers sold a year. It's going to be tough for us to sell them all. If you give us an opportunity to, that would be great. If you guys have questions throughout the let us know where you're from. Let us know what you got going on or what you're looking for. Reach out to our sales department. We're going to get you guys taken care of, try to take care of all your needs as we go through this entire show. Again, like I was saying, we got a lot of cool campers to show you guys today. A lot of different cool features the industry's doing now. Our salespeople and our employees here at RV Wholesalers are going to talk to you guys about a lot of that stuff. So what I want to do next is I want to turn it over here to Mitch. Mitch is one of our most senior sales reps. He's going to talk to you guys about this beautiful Saber we got behind us. He's going to go through a couple of the features on this thing. If you guys have any questions, like I said, comment, let us know. Give us a call so we can talk to you guys a little bit about it and take advantage of this really, really good pricing we got today and all of the features and advantages you get from buying from RV Wholesalers. So take it over, Mitch.
Yeah, thank you, Dallas. Yep. So yeah, let's just start. This model is a 2024. It's a Saber 38 DBL. It's a fifth wheel. It's going to be a bunkhouse fifth wheel. It's going to feature a lot of different jam-packed options. What's nice about Saber is it's made by Forest River. It's a good manufacturer. Another big thing that's nice about them is they don't have a ton of options, right? So the positive on that is you don't have to worry, does it have this, does it have that? When you're looking for the unit and shopping for the unit, it makes it a lot easier for you to buy as well as resell down the road. So let's just start with some of the features here. Obviously full fiberglass, aluminum frame construction. It does have a big storage compartment here. I like how they finished it off. It's not like open to bare wood and everything. They made it look real nice and it gives you a ton of space. Notice the windows. All the windows are like a reflective tint, so it allows the trailer to stay a lot cooler. Also gives you good privacy. Let's move this way. We got solid entry steps here. Super slide that comes out there. As we come back, you're gonna see you've got a second entry and also a full outside kitchen, right? So you've got your cabinets, your sink that's plumbed into the gray tank, and then also you've got your refrigerator out here, and then you've got a quick connect for your propane disconnect, so you can use your griddles and all types of stuff. So as we move, you're going to notice you've got a power awning up top. They do build in the lights to the power awning so that when the awning comes out, they're facing inward versus just up against the trailer. Let's move our way on the inside. We'll start going through all the cool features on the inside. Okay, so main entry in the center of the unit as you come in, opposing slides. What's nice about opposing slides? First off, really opens it up in here. Right? Look at all the cabinetry, look at all the backlighting, full residential refrigerator, undermount stainless steel sink, does have a residential spray head. You've got a bigger stove right here, a larger microwave. You've got the nicer grates like a house, so you've got a propane cooktop, and then you've got a bigger oven and stove down below there as well. It does feature a light, so you can get a light inside. I like how they put the TV and the fireplace directly across from your entertainment center. So as we flip around, I'll show you that side of the unit too. Notice you've got a pet pantry, right? What's that? Pulls out. You've got you've got your water and you've got your food, right? Or that could tuck back away, never see it. So that's one nice thing. Theater seating does have heat, massage, and lights. Blue lighting underneath. That's pretty neat. I really like that. Just sets it off, sets it, and then they've got the zebra blinds. What's cool about that is it's a day shade like this, or night shade like this, or completely pull it up, and then you have full lookout there too. Freestanding dinette, so you got 2 chairs and then like a bench, or you can turn this. Some people will turn this so it can look out the window and everything too. All right, let's move our way to the back bunk area. Obviously, you've got residential farm look barn door there. As we come back, we've got a tri-fold sofa that comes out to a double bed, single bunk above that lifts up. Pretty cool loft with a ladder that gets you up there. And then you've got a ton of storage down below, right? So you've got all these cabinets. You can mount a TV back here. So you want to put a TV back here for the kids, and then, you know, like an Xbox or any type of gaming controller you can put back here too. Then you'll notice as you come in the back, this is a, go ahead and show them this. This is a 2 full bath, right? So you've got an entry that goes into this bathroom. So you've got a toilet, sink, and an actual tub and shower. As we move to the front, you're going to see, we'll show you the master bedroom and then the other full bath as well. Okay, so that's what's pretty cool about this layout is you've got 2 separate total living areas with their own restrooms as well. As we come up, I like how they do solid surface countertops too. I like the lighter wood, really gives a good brightness in here, feels a lot roomier as well. As we come up, you'll notice you got your control panel right here to run out all your slides, lights, water heaters, all types of things right there as well. Come up here, you notice you've got your other second full bathroom. Now this one's going to be a little bit bigger. It's got the nice seat in the tub. You've got your toilet, your sink, medicine cabinets, and plenty of storage as well in there for linens and everything. We'll move to the master bedroom, right? Full walk around bed on both sides. Again, they carried in the barn residential type doors in here. And then they also went with washer and dryer prep. So this is made more for, you could probably put a combo in here. I believe the way that they've set up everything is you can also do 2 separate units. So you could do a combo, or you could put like a dryer there, a washer there, so they face one another. Notice how they put in like the shoe rack or more, they built that into it. Most manufacturers just close that off and you lose all that extra storage. I really like how they did that there. This does have 2 air conditioners. Give you some information on the unit itself. Total length is 43 foot 1 inch. It's 8 foot wide. You can sleep up to 6 very comfortably. And then let's move out to the living room. I'll tell you some more features as we're going through because I really want to show that living room again, how awesome it's laid out and all the openness in it. You've got basically weight-wise, you're coming in on dry weight of 12,378. So 3/4 ton, 1 ton easily can pull this as well. I like how much clearance is in here too. You know, I'm 6'5". I can stand up inside here. I don't hit my head every time I come in and out. You've got, let's just see how this, so you've got, these will pull up here. So you've got your 2 footrests. See how that comes up? Now this is the nicer furniture too. It's like a vinyl material, which is nice. So both sides have footrests that come up, and then you've got heat and massage in there as well. Showing over here on some pantry side of things, right? So you've got, I like how they put outlets right here. So if you want to do like, let's say a coffee pot or a crock pot, anything like that, you've got like a little spot over here. Then I like how they did the glass inserts there. Notice how you've got plenty of storage up there. You've got some good accent up there. And then also all of this as well. Look how much pantry space is there too. Then I want to show back on this other side too. Yeah, so here's your other pantry. And then again, like I was telling, the weight of the unit was 12,378 and the total length is 43 foot 1 inch, basically from hitch to bumper as well there. Oh, One other big thing too, notice that this is different. So until the last couple years, everything used to be shag carpets in your slide outs. Now you've got like a vinyl hybrid type material. So for pets, for kids, it's easy just to sweep that up. You don't have a constant wear and tear on the carpet as well, which is also a big plus. And then this is going to hold up a lot longer for you too. Notice how they put accent lighting underneath your countertop as well. I really like that. And they've got an inverter recep right there. So that's, like I said, this is a 2024 Saber 38 DBL. Next, we're going to go ahead and swing over to the next one, which I believe is going to be a Rockwood mini light. Just go ahead and come on out. So we're going to head back now. This next one is going to be one of my favorite layouts. It's a Rockwood mini light. That's a 2516S. Okay. What's cool about it, right? Well, first off, I think Rockwood makes one of the best coaches in the country, if not the best. Secondly, we can go through, let's just start here. I just want to go over everything they jam pack in here, right? So they've got 200-watt solar panel on the roof. You've got key alike, so you got one key that'll do all your locks. You got backup camera prep. You've got slam baggage doors. Double 30-pound propane tanks versus 20. You've got heated holding tank standard, radiant foil installation. Construction-wise, excuse me, 5/8 tongue and groove plywood flooring, fully walkable laminated roof, full true 6-side aluminum frame construction, and then you've got aluminum floor joists, frameless windows. So let's just sort of go through the model in general. This is going to be a dual entry, right? So you've got one thing to start off with on your entries is your steps, right? So most units, you got to lift up. This has a strut, right? So you can literally lift this thing up with one finger and bring it right in. No latches or anything else. So your wife can do it, your children can do it. It's real easy to bring this up and down. That's a big plus. Most manufacturers, this thing's heavy, you got to lift it up into the doorway. Comes with a TV. TV will come out, can be hung right here and then plugged right in, so you can watch your TV underneath your power awning. That's got LED lights. You got outside speakers. This unit is equipped with power jacks. Does have aluminum rims. Goodyear Endurance tires is also standard. Also tire pressure monitoring system standard, right? So, you know, there's not a lot of options. They're jamming it packed. So, what we're going to do next is I want to go inside and really show this layout because this is a really popular model. So go ahead and follow me in. As you come in, I'm going to close this door so we can hear real good as we're moving units in and out. Just makes it easier for you guys to hear me. Front kitchen, right? The front kitchen, so in the Mini Light series, this is the #1 seller in the front kitchens, and then Rockwood also has an ultralight series that'll have a 2608 BS that has a big front kitchen too, so it's a little bit bigger. This is a little bit smaller, a lot less weight too. So starting up front here, notice you've got a nice big bay front window there, right? It does have a nice blind, a roller shade that pulls up and down to close that off. You've got cabinets up above, plenty of cabinets to do the nicer, what's the easiest way to say it? Nicer latches on there. So they're easier to take down and up. They do cool lighting here, right there on all your knobs for your burners. It does have a bigger oven versus, I think this is a 22-inch versus a 17-inch oven. So you can actually bake a turkey in there. You've got storage right here as you walked in the door. You've got cabinet storage, or these can be taken out and you can make this. They've already got there for like clothes, like your shirts or coats rack there as well. Coming directly over as we go in the slide out here, you're going to have your refrigerator. Now what's cool about this refrigerator is they're dual entry. So if I'm in here, I can open it there. If not, I can close it here and I can open access here. So that's really cool how you can do that from both sides. So depending on where you're at in your unit, you don't have to come all the way over here or all the way over there. You can do it from both sides there. Theater seating. This is a little bit different for 2024 that they've done this year. They've got these pull-out tables, all right? So these could come completely off, or you could just leave them like that, or you could swing them over. They're all on a hanger right here with a little latch to move those around. Almost call it like a TV tray almost. Really convenient for just sitting here and everything there too. So it's just a matter of just pulling that little latch right there. Some information on this unit is its overall length is 25 foot 11 inches, and that's total with your tongue. So you're still under 26 foot, and it's only 6,049 pounds. So, you know, very compact unit, but with a ton of space. I like how they put the theater seating directly across from your entertainment. So you've got your fireplace, you've got your TV up top there. And then I like how they did no vents in your floor. Everything's ran through the cabinets, so you don't have your vents getting dirt and stuff in them. They're all coming out through here. It's more efficient that way as well. Let's move to the bathroom. It is a pass-through bathroom. Ton of space. I like the amount of space you're getting in this of a small unit. You're getting a ton of space. So right here you've got your medicine cabinet, right? So it's actually pretty big, about double the size of your standard ones. I like how they did that there. Shower miser. What's a shower miser, right? If you can show them that a little bit. Basically, there's no more waiting while your water's running for it to heat up. It'll circulate through this system, and then it'll turn color so you know once the hot water's ready, so you don't waste all that water going into your gray tank or wasting all of it from your fresh tank as well. That's another big plus I like on what they're doing. They do some undermount lighting here. I'm gonna let you swing past me so I can show you the toilet on the other side, right behind this the bathroom door there. So you got your toilet, plenty of leg room there, plenty of linens. Plenty of linens and towels. Again, this is the lighter Newport ash cabinets too. I like how they went to those now, so it really brightens it up and everything. So I just heard we've got a question here. So warranty wise, right? So manufacturer warranty, you're going to have 12-year on your roof, and then you're basically going to have a 1-year bumper to hitch warranty as well, which is a big plus with Rockwood is they've got, you know, you don't have a ton of issues, but you know, if you do, they do have a great manufacturer warranty as well. I'll swing back around. I'll show them the main bedroom here. Again, this is a slide out, so this is 2 slide outs, one in the living room, one in the bedroom. You've got slide out where it slides out for the bed here, full walk around, right? I believe we do have some storage under here as well. Look at all that storage. So you got access from your exterior storage. You notice you got a little table and a griddle down there. That goes on the exterior, slides on the bracket on the outside. Every Rockwood will have that. And then you've got pull-out drawers right here as well. On nice drawer glides as well. All aluminum frame construction underneath here as well. Directly behind me, you're going to have more storage, right? So you've got all of this tall hanging closet, as well as 2 more big deep drawers and another opening right there, right? Slide that, those just clip right in. Got your panel right here, which is your solar panel controller, your 30 amp solar panel controller, because every Rockwood has the 200 watt solar panel that comes. We'll walk back through here, and should be about time. We're going to go take a look at the next one. All right, let's go on over. I think the next one is also going to be a Rockwood, but it's going to be a little bit smaller. I believe it's going to be a Geo Pro that we're going to next. Let's see if they've got it ready. Looks like they do. Okay, so this next one we're going to is going to be a 20 BHS. This is also a 2024. #1 seller in the Geo Pro series, okay? So as we come over, let's just start up front. Awesome, aggressive front end. Does have the nice window up front as well. LED lights below, power tongue jack, propane tanks, battery box that can hold up to 2 batteries in there. Let's move over here. Slam latch baggage doors. Storage, again, there's your griddle, there's your bracket to be able to hang. I was telling everybody about that on that mini light. Right here's the spot. right? So those items will slide, so that griddle as well as the table will slide on here. So you've got a little cooking center out here, prep center for, you know, making s'mores and everything else. This is going to be a single axle. Let's go over some specs. So 3,500 pounds on dry weight, and it's only 21 foot 2 inches total length, right? So that's nice, compact. Smaller SUVs can pull this, and I think that's why it's so popular. Let's move to the back a little bit. You notice you've got 2-inch receiver on the back, right? So you can put a rack back here. You've got backup camera prep. You've got a full walk-on roof with a rear exterior ladder. Notice you can see the vent cover up top. What that vent cover is, that's over top of your fantastic fan. So you've got a 10-blade fan that's standard, and now you can leave that open. You don't have to worry about rain and everything else getting in if you leave the vent open. Moving back, they use off-road Westlake tires, right? So you've got an off-road tires. Notice how much clearance there is off the ground here too. They do have an undermount spare tire, and then they also have a black hose holder mounted underneath. Since you don't have a bumper to put that in, they put that up front here so you can put your black tank there as well. Again, 200-watt solar panel mounted on the roof. You can also get the solar panels that have like a tripod, so you can get extra storage if you wanted to. And if we're ordering this unit, there is an option, I believe, to get a second 200-watt solar panel. So if you really want a lot of solar, we can accommodate that. Let's move in the inside here. As you come in, I'll let you go past me here. I'll close that door so you can hear me a lot better as they're moving more units through. Okay, as we come on the inside, right, we've got a single slide out, booth dinette, your full queen bed up front. Again, you're going to have front window, TV. These do have the roller shades, and then you can also see out. They put good storage up top here. I like how with the TV you can move that to turn that if you're in bed or if you want to watch at your dinette. You can do that very easily. They did put a call it headboard over here that has your plug-ins, right? So the plug-ins, you're going to have 2 plugs, and then you've got your micro USB and your USB ports there. And then to get that out of the way, you just push that, and that goes right back in. Pretty cool little feature to how they've done that. You've got cabinet door down below here. I was telling you earlier, I'm 6'5", got pretty good clearance in here too, so I can stand up, don't have to worry about banging my head. It is radius, which gives you some good height. Well, let's go right here to your kitchen area, right? So again, they've got all their different features and everything, but one thing I want to show you, let me get this off here, is you got a roll-up rack, right? What's nice about this, when you're doing dishes, you can put your dishes right here. They can sit here, drip down into your stainless steel sink. It is a single square sink, high-rise faucet, so allows you to be able to do taller dishes and pots and pans. And you've got your 3-burner cooktop, bigger oven. Up above here, you got more cabinet space, right? They even give you a silverware. So if you want to put that in your silverware here, this is neat too, how they've done this. You've got, so like your washcloth or your different cleaning utensils, they've got a little flip out thing here. So you can put that there, and you can get that out of the way. Okay, another pot drawer down below, so you got plenty of space down below there. All right. Dinette wise, right? So this is a wider and more length type of dinette. A lot of them are a lot smaller than this, so 2 pluses. Adults can use this, 4 adults can get in this very easily, but also this gives you another place to sleep, right? So as we turn around here, I'll show you, we've got bunks back here, right? So got 2 bunks. I call it the teddy bear mattress. It's like a fleece material, really soft. pretty thick, so it's pretty comfortable. They still do roller shades. Like, they don't cut no corners anywhere on Rockwood. They do nicer roller shades even in here. And then you've got all this access down here with more storage as well, which you'll have access to that on the exterior. On the exterior, that does have I call it a bike door. On the bike door is, that opens and then this bottom bunk will flip up and it'll give you, put bikes or taller, you know, items that you have. Right, so you've got your refrigerator here. This does run off of your 12 volt. For a smaller refrigerator, it does have a ton of room. And then you've got your microwave up above there. And a little latch that flips that, keeps anything from being able to bang. Does have a deeper storage right here for your, let's call it pantry, right? And then I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna let you slide by so we got plenty of space so you can just show them everything here. So as you walk in here, there's your rear bath, right? You've got a medicine cabinet up above. You're gonna have your shower, your toilet down below, and then you've got a flip down tray, which as he gets done showing you the shower there, I'll show you that flip down tray. I'll allow my camera guy Austin here to back up just a little bit, and then I'll show you. Nope, he's got it, and this guy can do it all. Notice how you've got so there's your wash station right there. Makes it convenient. You don't have to come out here every time to do that. Again, compact. Basically you just push the button on your control panel here. If you come around here, Austin, I'll show you, they've got their control panel. So this is where you run in your slide out, run in and out your power awning. Okay, and then we got a question here. So the question was, does any smaller unit feature a king size bed? Some do, right? And some don't. More times than not, you're not going to see a king bed in a really smaller, because typically it just takes up all the space, right? So half your trailer would be a bed. Now, you know, there are some different models that'll have like 2 twin beds that turn into a king bed. So we just have to look at it. We carry a bunch of different variety. Rockwood actually may have something similar to that too. We just have to look at the floor plan and see which one does. So that's an excellent question. Absolutely. Again, this has all your different you know, buttons, connections, and everything. I just call it your central port station there. So I think next what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the next one. I believe the next one we're going to look at is going to be a Wildwood 260 RTK, and I believe that's going to be a toy hauler. So let's head on over there now. And that is exactly what we've got here. So this is the newer. I believe this is a 2024 260 RTK X for fiberglass. And I know my sheet, I believe it says 23, but I believe this is a 2024. So got the big front window again, right? You got your 2 propane tanks, power tongue jack, battery box, and then it does have a battery disconnect, which is convenient. So if somebody leaves something on, once you get to where you're parking in the unit or whatever, you just flip that and then you don't have to worry about it, you know, draining all your batteries. So as you come down the side here, power awning. Does have 2 exterior speakers. This is a dual axle, solid steps going in. It does have the cold weather package, so it's got an enclosed underbelly, 12 volt tanks, heated holding tanks. Plug-in out here for, you know, 110 power. This is an open concept, so as we get on the inside, you'll notice like some toy haulers will have a separate garage, and then some are called an open concept, which is you've got your garage and living space all in one. So let's check out the back. It's got a pretty cool patio out back. It's getting to be more and more popular on all your different toy haulers now. Is you've got a patio, right? So when your ramp door is not being used to bring your toys in and out, it's got the gates that go around. These are a little bit nicer gates too. Like there's a lot of cheaper gates out there, but these are nice how they just lock right in place. They've already got them that just snap in. And then there's just a little black thing here that allows you to quick connect off of that. It goes all the way around. So, I mean, just looking at it here, dogs, even maybe a bigger cat. I don't think could get underneath there, but definitely like a dog could not get underneath here. So your pets, it's nice for pets as well. If not only when you're just hanging out here, but a lot of people like it because of their pets as well. So let's swing it back around. Does have a light out back here, backup camera prep as well. 4 corner stabilizer jacks. Let's get on the inside, check out the toy hauler and living room area first. So, as we come in, you're gonna notice we've got 2 sofas, and then it has a table that goes here, which your table is right here, right below your bay window here. We just set it off to the side so we can get in and out. But look at that monster window they've got in here. That's really cool. Gives you plenty of view to your camping site. And that close. You've got D-rings all on the floor, right? One nice thing that Wildwood does is they put totes. So perfect size totes that fit underneath here so you know, if you got different items and stuff, you can utilize all these, or you can take them totally out. These cushions, what I do is with the cushions, I just put them up on my front main bed that we'll get to, and then these will fold up against the wall. So you've got your plenty of width and everything to come in here with your side-by-side, four-wheeler, motorcycle, whatever you've got. Again, we were looking at the patio from the exterior. As we come into the outside here, you can see it does have the non-slip door there. I like this. I like how much you got pretty good space. I mean, you could definitely fit 4 or 5 people back here very easily. Again, I was telling you about the D-rings. They're already mounted to the frame. Okay, now let's get to the kitchen. In the kitchen here, they went with an undermount stainless steel sink. It is a round. It's taller too. So bigger pots and pans, that's not a problem. It's got some slits for putting like plates and everything through there to dry. You notice right here, you've got on-demand hot water heater, right? Tankless hot water heater. That's what's sweet now. There's a lot of the manufacturers are starting to go to this. So with the on-demand is pretty much have endless hot water, right? That's always been a big thing that people hate is, you know, you got to take a 30-second shower for 2 or 3 people to be able to take a shower. So if you want hot water, right? So that's a nice thing. Let's go through some specs while I got you right here. So this unit is 28 foot 8 inches, total length, 47/48 your dry weight, so under 5,000 pounds. Width is 8 foot wide, and then I mean, you could easily sleep 2 here and then 2 in your front queen bed as we get up there. Yep, and then we've got a question from the audience. Yeah, so we got a question. Can the unit come with no decals on the exterior? Probably. We'll probably ask for a bigger deposit to do that just because it is a rare thing to do. But the decals are very easily to take off too. I mean, what I do, well, I see a lot of people do if they need to do it, they just use a heat gun and just heat them up a little bit, and then you can just peel them right off. So we could probably do it both ways. You can get the decals and take them off, or we could probably order you one, just require a little bit bigger deposit for an oddball thing like that, and then just order it in with no decals on the exterior. So most of the manufacturers would let us do that. We'd have to call them just to be for sure. So I've done that. I've been here almost 20 years. I've done that a few times before. So great question. Moving up, again, you've got your nicer refrigerator, right? So this is bigger, full freezer, full fridge. Directly behind me is your entertainment center with your fireplace, and then this will also have a solar panel mounted on the roof with your controller, and then here's your central dock station to run out your awning, and then your lights and your different galley and battery tank fills. Let's move here, go into our pass-through bath, get your sink, storage up and below, radius shower. Coming directly behind there, you're going to have your toilet. And then as we come up, your master bedroom. What's cool about the master bedroom, right? This is a new thing for 2024. This is it's called the Versa tilt-up system, right? So basically, you just push a button to run and lower your bed. So it gives you plenty of stuff at the bottom and everything else. And then you've got all your bins down below here, so you can pull those out for extra storage there below. So the Versa tilt bed is nice because it gives you a lot more room at the foot of your bed, but then it also brings it down. And I think this is considered a custom king bed too. So then you've got your full windshield on the front there as well. Switch around here, I just want to show you. They do put a spot to hang a television. It's already mounted, and then you can plug right in there. Okay, let's move our way to the next one here. And next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut over to a video about financing, what we do as far as utilizing the financing back-end money to help you out as well. So we're going to be swinging over to that next.
With David Durnell, co-owner. Is it safe to call you co-owner even when you're
Otherwise,
brothers?
my brother he gets all his feathers get up and everything, you know.
All right, so let's talk about financing and why you do financing.
Absolutely. You know, we started out. This is 23, 24 years, right? We're right at the border crossing over, and for the first 3 years, we didn't offer financing at all.
Yeah.
But we kept having a situation come up that was really unbearable. And you know, when people get here, first thing we do is take them out their camper. Because then they know I'm actually getting what I bought, right? And all my options are there, the color's right. So just
they're excited.
Sure, and you know, they want to see it, and it relaxes them, right? And then, you know, again, they want to see it. You know, they're spending a lot of money. They want to go out and touch this thing and see it. So long story short, we take them out, they do a walkthrough, we show them how to use everything, we bring them back inside for paperwork, and this terrible thing kept happening, right? We would tell people, hey, we can't take letters of credit. And if you don't know, a letter of credit is a letter from your bank with their letterhead, right? And it says that when we get the title done with the bank as a lien holder, they'll send us a check.
Okay.
The problem is our bank wouldn't allow us to accept those letters.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, and a lot of people would even do their due diligence. They'd call the credit union, you know, they'd call their local bank and say, gotta make sure I can get a check. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, in a lot of small banks especially, the president actually still signs the checks.
Yeah.
He'd see they're going, you know, buying from an hour away, 24 hours away, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And be like, oh man, we can't do this. Just give them this letter.
Okay.
And they would assure the people that we can take the letter.
Is it basically an IOU for you?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So they would get here and, you know, they've seen the trailer. The worst part is the kids have picked out the bunks.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody knows what area is theirs. The dog's even got his corner. And then they hand us that letter and we have to say, I'm sorry, we can't take this.
Right. And that was before you started financing.
Before we started financing, right?
That moment.
Not a thing. You know, once in a while someone would scramble and try to get on the phone and get a wire transfer, but you know, we couldn't take it. So you would watch them literally walk out of the dealership, kids in tears, sometimes mom, dad mad, and obviously they're not coming back.
Right.
You know, so we just lost the deal, and we feel terrible because they traveled here. So we started offering financing to try to avoid some of that, right? And the craziest thing happened. We get the first deal done. We send in the paperwork. It gets funded, is what they call it.
Yeah.
And we get a check from them for quite a bit of money.
Right.
So we call from the bank.
Yeah.
So we call the bank. We're like, hey, I think you made a mistake. You know, we got this check. No, that's your participation. What?
So it's like commission.
Yeah, you get paid for doing a loan, right? Wow. We're like, wow, that's crazy. Well, long story short, not many people were participating in the financing. So we had the idea, you know what, we didn't do this as a way to make money, right? We didn't even know you could make money.
Yeah.
So we started offering that money to the customer, right? So if you and your wife buy a camper and you do your loan through us, we give you the money.
Yeah.
It made the campers even more affordable too. I mean, quite a bit more affordable.
Right.
What's funny is you fast forward 20 years and everyone copies what we do except the service and that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So in 15, 20 years, not one dealer in the United States gives people the money the bank gives them. We can't even find a car dealer, a boat dealer, an ATV dealer. You know what I mean?
Right.
No one. But they all talk bad about it because they're worried, scared to death. You and your wife are going to say to them, hey, we talked to RV wholesalers. They give us the money the bank gives you.
Yeah.
And the first thing they do, I just had a dealer do it to me when I was buying my last truck. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So I laid it all, he's like, oh no, our banks don't do that. Well, we do business with the same banks.
Did you get your money?
I got my money.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah. No,
That's
you know,
awesome.
it's a thing that we teach in our webinars too. You know, to tell people how to get more money off when they buy.
So how much are you talking?
Oh geez, usually
I'm sure it varies, but...
if you figure 2 to 4%,
okay,
they're getting somewhere in between there. We have one bank that we have to pay $75.
Okay.
For customers that have you know, credit issues. But other than that, every bank pays us. You know, the minimum is 2%. Normally, it's closer to 4%.
Wow.
So it can be a lot of money. You know, it can be a drastic amount.
So when you give this money back to them, you take it off the price of the RV, or do you cut them a check and say, here's
No, we take it off the
$2,000?
price because then it also saves them taxes.
Okay.
You know, they won't have as much interest to pay throughout the loan. They also don't have to pay the tax on that amount of money. So it saves them even additional money to do it that way.
So would you say, for lack of better words, it's a waste of time for them to go looking at their own bank and get stuff taken care of before they come to you?
Well, I mean, we don't want to tell people that they can't use their own bank, but I always say the same thing. And this is kind of funny how this is working out, but my son is getting engaged very soon. Sorry if his girlfriend's watching. I just blew that whole thing. I'm probably in a world of trouble. But in all seriousness, his father-in-law, to-be, works at a bank.
Okay.
And he's like, well, I guess I'll get my loans there. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You're going to get the best loan. You're going to get the best interest rate. And you're going to make sure that they have participation for you.
Yeah.
Right? And it's funny because I tell customers that all the time. They'll say, well, you know, my brother-in-law works at this credit union. My mom's a teller here. Right? I've done all my banking for generations at this bank. And I get that. I do all my banking at one major bank, right? Yeah. A little bank in the center of town where I live. But I always ask this question to the customer. Are they going to pay you to finance through them?
Yeah. Probably,
well, no.
Most time customers probably
they always
have
say
no idea what you're talking about.
Right, and
no,
you teach them,
yeah.
and they always say no, and I always say the same thing. You go wherever you want, but why go there if this bank's going to give you money?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, what it comes down to is customer service.
Yeah.
Everybody works hard for their money. Everybody deserves the best price, right? Everybody deserves incredible service. And what we're saying is, if you go through one of the banks we do business with, which, by the way, all the other dealers do business with them,
yeah,
we'll give you the money the bank gives us.
Awesome.
You know, and that's the way it should be.
All right. Cool. So there you go. That's good news for you, especially if you're thinking of financing an RV. If you want a new RV, there's only one place to go. It's RV Wholesalers. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, Mitch Eilerman back with you again. We're going to go through a few more different motorhomes and different units here. So we're going to start first with a 2023 Viper 29 V as in Victor, right? All right, we've got a question from the audience real quick I'm going to answer. Okay, so the question is the finance price and the cash price the same? No, okay, and let me explain why. So we give you the back end money that we get from the bank, right? If you pay cash, we don't get the back end money to give to you. So what a cash buyer will always do, unless they couldn't get qualified, a cash buyer never comes in and pays cash with us because you can literally come in, finance the unit. On your first payment, you can pay everything off but 12 payments. It goes directly to the principal loan. You only spend a couple $100s in interest to save $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, whatever the discount is per different line that you're running. So hope that clarifies that question. If you got any questions, call in. You can reach me or my staff at 937-843-4380, and we can go over that, get the finance officer on the phone and discuss that a little bit as well. So that's an excellent question. Thanks for asking. Okay, let's start here. So we're going to look at a 2023 Viper 29 V as in Victor. This is a leftover model. We are selling all motorized, anything 23 or 22. We are selling below invoice, so it's definitely a buy for you, the customer, with our sale running today. So starting on the exterior, you've got full body paint. It's almost like a, I would call this like a white with like a darker blue color with some grays and everything mixed in there. So it does have slide topper already over top of the slides. This particular model will have 3 slide outs. You've got one here, one on the other side, and then one in the back off that side, which is going to give you opposing slides in your living area as well as a bedroom slide as well. So as we come back here, you've got an opening here that has a television in there, so you can watch TV underneath your power awning. You do have a full LED light. Come back here real quick. I'll show them the back side of this. So it is a one-piece rear cap, which is more aggressive. It's longevity is going to be longer on this because it's a one-piece cap there, where that they're putting that around. And then they've got your backup camera receiver with your 7-pin there as well. Sliding over here, they got your exhaust on the off-door side, your main entry door. I like how they did that paint all the way through, even your doors and entry and everything there. And then they've got an exterior light right there as well, entry door. So let's go inside, check this thing out. All right, come on in. Man, you're good with that camera, bud. You can get that as we go through. I appreciate that, Gator. As we come in here, you're gonna notice this is called the entertainment center, well, entertainment above the cab, right? So some motorhomes have like a bed up here. Well, this particular model, they've utilized this with more storage, television, and then as you can see up front here, you got a little bit more head clearance here too. So it does have your driver passenger seat, plenty of cup holders. It does have your nice screen right there, and then obviously you've got you know, your ability to get in and out simple on both sides there as well. Coming over, again, what I was telling you on the outside is look how much space you've got in here, right? Because you've got a slide out here, you've got a slide out here, you've got your sofa here, that does tee down to a bed, like a futon. Your dinette goes in the bed, so you necessarily don't need this up here to sleep because you've already got 2 more sleeping areas right here. So I like that, man, it makes a major difference having 2 slides opposing one another because it really opens up your space. You know, a lot of people, especially around here, like to go down to Florida in the winter. This is perfect for that because when you go down, now you can basically stay in this thing for a couple months. It's comfortable enough to do that. So let's move over to the kitchen area. Residential microwave. I believe this is a convection microwave as well. So you can bake, actually I know it is because what they've done here is they've went with a 3-burner cooktop, right? But instead of putting a small oven that doesn't have any space, they've went ahead and put a nice big storage unit, storage drawers here, so you can utilize all this space without a small oven being there, and you can bake and use this all in one. So really utilizing space there, giving you more space. You got drawers down below here. As you come over here, you got your undermount stainless steel sink. It does have the nicer sink covers here, so it gives you more counter space when not utilizing that. It does have the residential sprayer, more storage up top, full storage up there as well. Directly behind me, you've got your nice residential refrigerator, right, as you come in here. So you've got all that. So that's nice to have too. What's that? All right, let's move towards the back to our bathroom as well as our rear bedroom. All right, so I'm gonna let you slide by me. Be easier to show it that way. So as we can see here, you're gonna notice you've got your toilet, sink, and then storage. So you got your medicine cabinet up top, and then you also have storage below your sink there as well. Coming right behind me is going to be your shower. So it is a radius shower, so you can get in and out. It does have an accordion door that comes across, so it gives separation here. And then when you go open this up, then that'll give you, got a magnet there. So that separates off, so you got your whole bathroom when taking the shower separated off. Let's go through specs, right? So this is only 30 foot 8 inches, okay? And then you're going to be 8 foot wide, 3 slide outs again. And For this small of a unit, you've got a ton of space. You can really notice how much you've got full walk around queen bed, nice window in the back, and then look at all your entertainment. Your entertainment center back here with a TV, but also all those cabinets. Hell, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawers, and you've got 2 hanging closets and more storage down below as well. So big thing here is you're also going to notice is that you've got all your AC is ran through the front or through the ceiling, and then your heating and everything's all ran through your ducts and everything down below. Okay, I think next we're going to be sliding over. I believe the next one that we're going to is going to be a Puma. It's a 29 BHSQ. I believe that model is going to feature 2 slide outs, one in the master living room, one in the bedroom, and then you're going to have a big bunk room as well. So let's head on over there next. Uh-oh, let me get my plug here. All right, got everything plugged back in here. So again, like I was telling you a little bit, I don't know how much you heard there. This is a 2024 Puma 29 BHSQ, right? So what's awesome about this layout? This is something I've been wanting for a long time that Puma came out with basically about 6 months ago to a year ago. This is going to feature a slide out in your main living room, but also one in your main master bedroom, okay? So let's start on the outside. Puma is one of my favorite brands. I just think for fit and finish, the value for your money that you're getting, I think this is one of my top options that I like to suggest to customers, show customers. So we'll start on the outside. We've got a full, look how big that awning is. Almost the whole side of the coach. This unit's 36 foot 10 inches total length, right? So you've got almost your whole length there in an awning. Coming in weight wise, you're 8,400 pounds on your weight, on your dry weight there. Does have a nice outside kitchen. What's cool about their outside kitchen is it's got a griddle cooktop, sink. It is a wet sink, so fill that up, you can empty it out, and then all your utensils. Notice how they've done this in almost like an aluminum material, so it's not going to warp and rot over time from water getting on it. I really like that they're doing that as well. Little door that comes down. Does have your rear ladder, spare tire, outside shower back there as well. Let's jump on the inside here. Notice you've got tankless hot water heater. Another big plus that they're doing. Let's come on in. See if you can get that door again, thank you. Okay, as we come in, we've got our theater seating. So we got theater seating here. Come in here, you've got your, it's a U-shaped dinette. They do the nicer blinds, right? So the roller shade blinds. Look how, I really like the combinations of the colors, right? So you've got white cabinets, they accent them with some little dark, so a very modern look. They do it with the grays. Look at the slide out. I talked about this on a different model earlier, but I really like that the manufacturers have gone to these hybrid carpets now. So it's not a shag carpet. It's very good for allergies, pets, kids. You can just sweep it right out, and it's gonna hold up a lot longer as well. Coming down here, you're gonna notice you've got a residential fridge, right? So that opens up. That's your top fridge, bottom freezer, right? Opens from both entries. So it's a dual entry, you can open it from both sides. One thing that I've noticed with these fridges is when you close them, be a little forceful, make sure that's latched, because sometimes they can get a little loose and then next thing you know, the whole door's coming off. So that's one thing that I've noticed with them. It does have cool blue lighting, backlighting for your different stove or your burners and everything there. It does have a nice oven below. A stainless steel undermount sink. Does have a residential faucet with a pull-out sprayer. Nice, they've got the plastic still on it, but you can see it's like a wood cutting board with a stainless steel dryer. And then look at all your full square basin undermount sink there. Okay, let's look right here while we're here. TV, fireplace, sound bar. So you've got a nice entertainment center there, pair up with your phone and everything. So I really like how they've done that. Let's move it towards the rear of the coach before we check. So again, this is a slide out for your theater seating and your dinette. As we come here, you're gonna see you've got, this is your bathroom. So you've got your toilet, your sink, your medicine cabinet, and then it's got a large square shower. They do a nice glass door for the shower. I like that because with the curtain and everything, if you got kids, you know what's gonna happen. They're going to have crap everywhere. They're going to have water all over the floor. So I like that they've done a door there. Let's go to the back here. So this is, I really like this layout, right? So you get a separate bunk room, right? You're not losing all your space in your living room because it's a smaller bunk room, but it's still a ton of space. They've laid this out where you can sit here, hang out here. You've got your a bunk here, bunk there. 2 cup holders that'll flip like that, and then you can lift up on here. It's a jackknife sofa, so that goes down to a bed too. So you got 4 places to sleep back here. I really like that they've done that. Gives the kids their own separate little room. You've got a place to put a television here, right? You can put it, it's already got a TV backer, so you can mount a TV. You got drawers on the bottom, and then more storage up top. So plenty of storage for all the kids' clothes and everything else. Okay, let's go all the way up to the last spot we haven't looked at, and that's what I was telling you earlier. This is going to have a slide out for the bed. Makes a major difference for your mom and dad bedroom suite, right? So you've got a slide out, right? Slides out. Plenty of storage as far as walking space, get on both sides of the bed, right? That's one thing you hear the most people hate is having to climb over top of one another, not having any space in here to be able to get dressed, and you just feel really claustrophobic. My dad's claustrophobic. That's a big plus for him. So look at all that stuff. So now you've got all this space to get in here, right? They do a ton of deep storage all up here, all hanging. I mean, you can hang stuff in here. You can put racks in here for your shoes and everything. It's just got a ton of storage there. I really like that. Not only that, they made a washer and dryer closet. You can put a full stackable washer and dryer in here, right? So it's getting more and more popular. People are starting to live in these things full time. So now you can utilize that with a washer dryer. If you're not doing a washer and dryer, now you got more space, more storage. They throw some more storage down below here with your drawers. Right, full ball bearing drawer glides. They have a TV backer mounted up here, so you can mount your television right to the backer and then plug right in there. All your ACs, you've got 1, 2, and let me check on that. This may actually have 3 air conditioners. It does. So this actually has 3 ACs and an on-demand hot water heater. So you ain't gonna have a problem keeping yourself cool, or they have a bigger furnace too. So that's a big plus. Puma's, man, they've jam-packed a ton of stuff for your money in these units. So I highly recommend this model, especially if you're looking for more space in your bedroom and then still have the nice separate living room and bunk room for the kids as well. Next, I think we're going to head on over to a new 2022 Cardinal fifth wheel that's on clearance as well. As we go over, we're going to do a quick transition and we'll look at the Cardinal next. To the again, a 2022, it's a Cardinal Limited. It's a 383 BHLE. You're probably wondering, why do we have a new 22? Well, when a manufacturer will throw out a deal, right? So we can order a bunch of a model, get a really good deal. We have some that will get left over just because we've selling so many of them, and then we've bought so many of them. So we're selling it below cost. It's an extremely good deal right now. What I tell all my customers on anything that's a 2022, you're getting such a deal on it. We're losing money on it, but we have to. And now you're going to be able to sell it down the road and get your money back or even make some money. So I've got a lot of customers that do that all over the United States. So let's just start, look at the outside, full fiberglass aluminum frame construction. This does have the extended season package. It is vacuum bonded construction. So vacuum bonded is they vacuum bond your walls a lot stronger and less likely to ever have any delamination that way as well. Look at this monster storage you've got. You've got all that tall storage. They finished it off. They've got like a nicer material down below here. Battery disconnect, solid entry steps. Power awning. You've actually got 2 power awnings on this particular model. So your television can be hung out right here, plugged right in, outside speakers. As we come down, you're going to have a refrigerator, cabinets, has a spray port here so you can plug in right there for water. It does feature auto leveling, and it will have a griddle that slides right there on that brace right here, so that you can go ahead and cook and everything back here. This does feature 2 full baths. So you've got an entry going into this bathroom, and then you'll have another one up front. As we get in there, I'll show you all this as well. That's a nice plus there. So close that up. Let's go up here, let's get inside. They're gonna move this out, so we'll go inside. I'll let you go in first. I'll close the door so you guys can hear me better as they're moving this. Okay, so coming in, dual opposing slides in your living room, kitchen area, right? What's nice about that, really opens up your space, gives you a lot more space that way. You've got your television, fireplace, spot to put your consoles and everything. If you got a PlayStation, Xbox, different gaming stuff, you can put that all there. Residential microwave, get your 3-burner cooktop, oven down below, blue lights on your backlighting on your knobs for your burners. Residential style refrigerator. Does have an undermount stainless steel sink. I like what they've done. They've done like almost like a black stainless steel. So it's just something different, you know. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit different color. It does have a high-rise faucet with a pull-out spare, residential wise. Then they've got a monster pantry right here, right? Big pantry. They put lighting in there. A lot of, over the years, I've seen a lot of them don't put lighting in there. I really like that they put lighting in there so you can really see what you're doing, especially at night. If you're getting snacks or something like that, you've got that there. Okay, directly across here, you're gonna have I call it freestanding table and chairs. This does have the cool roller shades that come down. Why is a freestanding dinette nice? Well, it's easier for a bigger guy like myself to get in and out of here. It's more comfortable. It's got a leaf to flip up, so it gives you more space there. I like how, again, they've done the hybrid type of carpet in here. It's like a mat, easy to sweep. Theater seating directly across from our entertainment. And then we've got another pantry. So you've got dual pantries. This one ain't as deep as that one. So, you know, for your not as deep things, this would be a great spot for that. They've went almost, I would call it like a hutch here. So you can put crock pot, coffee pot, put that all right there. Gets up out of the way. And then they put more storage up above there. Okay. Let's move to the rear bunk room. Again, this is a 2 full bath model. So as we come in, we've got a jackknife sofa. So that'll go down to a bed. You've got, basically all you do is lift on that. That tees down right to a bed. This flips down to a bed, loft up above. You've got 2 more beds up top. They've done a cool little ladder right here. So that'll come up, slide down, locks in place. Sorry too. Now you don't have to worry about storing a ladder, whatever, it's already built in. Slide that back up here, sets in. A little bit of specs on this. This is 43 foot 5 inches total length. Coming in at 12,789 pounds on your dry weight. Could easily sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 very comfortably. I'll let you slide back here, show them the full bath that's on the rear of the coach with an entry. So basically it's 2 separate living quarters, which is nice, right? You've got your own bathroom, shower, toilet, own entry door from here as well. All right, now as we come up here, we'll slide up. We'll go take a look at your other full bath and then your other main bedroom suite as well. I like how they've done like a lighter color with their flooring too. It really matches the cabinets really well too. I think Cardinal makes a really nice product. I've been here for going on 20 years, and there's a lot of manufacturers out here that make a little bit less quality and stuff, but you can really see the quality in Cardinal. So I enjoy a manufacturer putting out a nice product here. So as we come up here, we're going to go. I'll show you in the bathroom. Have you open that up. Sort of have you look over that. So you notice how you've got a seat inside your shower there. It is a bigger shower with the glass door. It's got a nice toilet. You've got a medicine cabinet, got your sink there. Plenty of storage in here as well in this model. And then next, let's move up to our bedroom, right? So what's cool about the bedroom, right? King bed. I like how they've done the backlighting on your headboard there. It is full walk-around king bed. You've got storage here. You've got big storage up here. You can do your, basically you've got a spot where you can do your stackable washer and dryer up in here. It does have the nice doors that close this off as well. So it gives you plenty of a whole front end full of storage, and then plenty of room inside your bed to get ready and everything today. I like how they've done the drawers here too. So they've done some nice drawers. Well, you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 different drawers right there. They really utilize the space. And I really enjoy how, a lot of them don't do that. So I think next what we're going to do after this one is I'm going to take you over. We're going to look at another motorhome. Next one's going to be a Forester. So we looked at the Nexus Viper earlier. Next one we'll swing over to is going to be a Forester motorhome, and I'll show you the different features on them as well. So we'll move our way on out here. Again, before we head out, just show them that living room. I like the distressed woodwork they put around the slide outs. It just gives a really modern look in here. I really like how they've laid it out and mixed in the colors and everything, and the utilization of the space. So let's head on out next. We'll go take a look at this next one, which I believe is going to be a Forester we're going to look at next. Alrighty. Okay, I was correct. So this is a new 2024 Forester MBS. What's MBS? That's the Mercedes engine, right? So it has a Mercedes engine. It is a 2401B as in Bravo. We'll start here. We'll look at, it's got a full body paint, right? So your full body paint all the way throughout the whole coach. I just want to show them the front end. I like the Mercedes. It just looks high class. I think they do a nice end as far as laying this all together. It looks really sharp. So as a look appeal, I really like it. Come down here. You got your outside entertainment, right? So you got your television with your door that'll come down. That is on a magnet, so it's easy to, you don't have to worry about unlatching it and breaking the clip and everything there. That's a plus. Full power awning. They do nice speakers on the exterior as well. And then you've got your water heater location right there. Let's check out the inside. Let's go inside. This is a compact unit, so I'll go over the specs and everything as we move in. All right, if you want to come on in, I'm going to close the door so you guys can hear me better here as they're moving units in and out for the show here. Okay. One thing that stands out to me first is I'm tall, right? So I've got plenty of headroom right here. I'm 6'5", so I mean, you probably got, 6'8", 6'9" at least, just shooting off the top of my head. It does have a JBL sound system, right? So that you can Bluetooth right in, play everything through there. They do a nicer, I call this a MCD roller shade. MCD makes nicer roller shades than most. You've got solid surface countertops, undermount stainless steel sink. One thing that's cool here that you'll notice is this actually has an induction cooktop, right? So you have induction cookware. When you put that on, when you take that off, it cools instantly. That's how they're getting away with being able to do a roller shade in here for code. They do a nicer, look how these are. Like they two-tone that. You don't see that very often. And they radius them up, so it gives you more storage in there as well. Let's come down. Look how cool the front end is on your, so they've laid this out where you've got, it's like, you know, you got dual climates. You get your screen right there in the center. It almost looks like little fans for your AC and your heat blowing out there. Dual cup holders. I really like dual cup holders because, you know, when you got multiple people, my wife, she's got to have, you know, a cup, a can of something. So she's always got 2 drinks with her, which I don't know why, because she doesn't drink but half of one. So that's just how it is. But yeah, this will flip down. You've got a full bed up top. Your TV will come out, so you can watch it up here, or you can watch it directly on your theater seating. I want to show you that next. That's directly across here. So you've got theater seating right here. You've got little tables that will come in here. They go in almost like, I call them like TV trays, but they're look nicer than a TV tray, right? So they'll slide. You got a little table there. You've got a little storage spot here, cup holders, place to put like your remotes and everything here. These will recline, and looks like you've got right there, there's just a button right here. What's pretty neat is, if you can see it on this side, look at this. So this has a USB port, right? So it's already built into the switch, and then you can bring bring that up and in, so you can plug in your phone and everything there. I really like how they've done that. I've not really seen that very often in units, so I like their theater seating. That's a nice little plus that they've done there, so you can charge your phone and stuff when you're hanging out. More cabinets up above, right? Just trying to utilize your space. Even this is sort of cool how they've done that. You know, for magazines or books or even remotes and stuff, you can put that there as well. Look at your shade up top, right? So they gave you a nice skylight up above. As we're up here, they even give you a nice 10-blade fantastic fan, which is a nice plus. Let's go through real quick. So this thing's only 25 foot 5 inches. So it's almost like driving a bigger van. You know, as far as you can sleep 2, 4 easily. If someone wants to sleep bad enough, they could always even sleep in the theater seating. So that's nice. I like that. This does feature a 1 super slide. Big storage here, or big refrigerator here. So you've got bottom freezer, top fridge. Look how they've done that. And it is also dual hinged, so you can open from both sides. A lot of manufacturers are starting to go to those. It's just, you know, if you're at night and you want to get something to drink real quick, you can just come here, grab it, go back to bed. You don't have to walk all the way in here, stumble around, try to find it. You're just easy access from both sides. This does have a full walk around bed, right? So you can walk around. Utilized all your space, hanging space in the back here. So you've got all this hanging space back here. Storage here, cabinets down below. Directly behind me, they put a television. They built that in so that you can watch a movie, or, you know, get your television at night or when you're laying in bed. And as we come back around here, let you open that up there, go on in. You've got your shower, you've got your toilet. They put that toilet on an angle, which is nice because it gives you more leg room and leg space. They got a medicine cabinet. They've got your sink in there. So, I mean, for being only just over 25 foot, you still got pretty darn good room in your bathroom. Not taking away a ton of space from your bedroom and living area as well. So, like how they've done that. And then they've got an accordion door to close this off as well. It'll come directly and latch right in there. So they put a microwave down below. What's nice about the microwave is you know, it's convection, right? So you can bake on that. So you don't have to have a separate oven and a separate microwave. You gain, instead of putting a microwave up here, you just gained all that storage. So I like how they've done that. AC's fully ducted. I like the colors. They mixed in, you know, like again, a modern. They put in darker furniture, lighter cabinets with some dark accents that match up to everything. So I really like how they've done that. And then they give you a flip-up countertop right there. And then I'll pull up for your USB, micro USB, and then you've got 2 110 GFI outlets right there too. And that gets up out of the way. big things, why buy from us and RV wholesalers is, yes, we have very good pricing, but the big thing with us is we've got nationwide service and warranty. Once you take possession of the unit, whether you're in California, Ohio, Florida, Texas, anywhere in the United States or Canada, if you got any issues, you just call us. We've got a full-time staff. We'll help you get it taken care of right there where you're at. You don't have to kind of find somewhere. You don't have to come back to Ohio or one of our locations to get it taken care of. We take care of all that. That's huge for you, the customer, so that you can get out there, still camp, and have time. So if you got any questions, call me. Again, my name's Mitch. You can reach me at 937-843-4380. Let's go ahead and head back over now.
Hey guys, Dallas here again. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Buckeye Service Guarantee that we offer. It's phenomenal. It's crazy what we do for customers, and I want to talk to you about how that all originated. One of the biggest things that we found when we kind of polled some of the customers and took some reviews from the customers was the fact that customers just want to use their camper. I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of times customers would have something come up, they'd have an issue with their camper, and all of a sudden what would happen would be they would have their camper in the shop for 12 weeks. Well, that may be okay when it's off season, but if you're trying to use your camper, which is obviously why you bought it, you want to make sure you can use it when you need to use it. So customers would have trips planned and things like that. So probably the biggest part of the Buckeye Service Guarantee is our free loaner program. So that is huge. What we do there is, if for whatever reason the manufacturer deems the unit unusable, to where it can't be used, or a protection plan company says can't be used, air conditioner's not working, slide won't come out, awning won't work, something like that, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure you guys don't miss a trip. Okay, we're going to give you a free loaner. Again, it is free of charge while your camper's in the shop getting worked on, so you don't miss another trip again. That's just us responding to our customers. That's us wanting to make sure that they're taken care of. They can properly use and use their camper when they need to. That's one of the biggest things. I know that seems kind of crazy, but it is what it is. We make sure that the customer is taken care of. One of the other things we're going to give you some discounts on parts, services, things like that. When you come back, you need to buy a hitch, or you need to buy a slide awning or something like that. By the way, if you're talking to any sales reps, make sure you're asking about those things. Hitches, slide awnings, brake controllers, stuff like that. We're going to give you some discounts on that. And then one of the other great things that we offer, which is phenomenal as well, is free delivery in Ohio. Any of our Ohio customers, if you live in Ohio, if your residence is in Ohio, that's on all your paperwork and everything. What we're going to do is, you can still come here. You can do a walkthrough if you want to, and we recommend that, so we can show you how to use the camper, all those things. But what we're also going to do is we're going to send it to your house free of charge. Okay, we coordinate all that with you. Once you do a deposit on the camper, and we get you set up for a walkthrough date. If you say, hey, I've owned a lot of campers and I don't need a walkthrough, well, then we'll still ship it to your house. So those are just some of the things that we offer. How all that started, it really started by us just responding to our customers, listening to the customer. And they told us what some of the biggest gripes they had owning a camper, and we tried to resolve some of those issues. We're the only company out there that does it, the only company out there that does anything like it. So let us know, if you're an Ohio customer especially, let us know how you can take advantage of that. We'll explain it all to you and get you all taken care of. So next, we're going to transition over in here to Wyatt. Wyatt's one of our sales reps here. Wyatt, if you want to come on in. All right, so we're going to go over, Mike and Dave's going to talk to you guys about a few things. So I'm going to transition over to that, and then we'll go from there.
Let me ask you a few questions. First, what are your spiritual beliefs? I'm not really asking about any labels such as a Baptist or a Catholic, but I want you to think broader than that. What are your thoughts about God? Next, to you, who is Jesus? Do you believe in a heaven or hell? If you died right now, where would you go? If you were face to face with God and he said, "Why would I let you into my heaven?" what would you say? Finally, if what you believe were not true, would you want to know it? For most of the people I speak to, they generally feel like they have done enough or that they're a good person. So take a look at Ephesians 2:8-9. For by grace you have been saved through faith. This is not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. Now what does this passage say to you? Read it a couple times if needed. What I believe it says is that we are saved or can get to heaven by God's grace, not by our own works or by doing good. This is so no one can boast. Boasting is contrary to God's plans of us being humble. Take a look at Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Now what does this passage say to you? Again, read it a couple times if needed. I believe this verse says that all have sinned. This means everyone. It goes on to say that all have fallen short of heaven because of these sins. And take a look at Romans 6:23. For the payment of sin is hell, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord. What does this passage say to you? I believe that first, we all agreed that we are sinners. This verse says the payment for those sins is hell, but the gift of God's eternal life in heaven through Christ Jesus our Lord. God's gift is our salvation. This was through Jesus Christ dying on the cross and rising from the dead 3 days later. Now we'll see in our final passage that, as with any gift, all we have to do is accept it. Take a look at Romans 10:9-10. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. With the heart one believes, resulting in righteousness, and with the mouth one confesses, resulting in salvation. What does this passage say to you? I believe if you confess that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you can be saved. So now I just have a couple more questions for you. Are you a sinner? If your answer is yes, do you want forgiveness for your sins? Again, if your answer is yes, last question. Would you like to invite Jesus into your heart and into your life? If you answered yes, please repeat this simple prayer after me. Heavenly Father, I have sinned against you. I want forgiveness for all my sins. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me and rose again. Father, I give you my life to do with as you wish. I want Jesus Christ to come into my life and into my heart. Now, if you said this simple prayer, I believe that you just accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior and you're now saved. If this happened to you, please send us an email and let us know your experience. And get into your Bible and get closer to God. You won't regret it. And real quick, if your answer was no to any of the following questions above, or you tuned out as soon as you heard Jesus, do yourself a favor and just think. Think about the world you live in and how it came to be. Think about the billions of things that have to be just perfect for life to exist here. Think about why anyone should have a sense of right or wrong. If we're just all biological sacs of amniotic fluid, there should be no moral law in us. But there is. I'm pleading with you just to think. Not for me, but for you and your future. We'd love the chance to talk to you or pray with you in either case. God bless.
Hey guys, Dallas here again. False alarm before, but I got Wyatt here now. Wyatt's going to show us through a couple of campers. I'm going to kind of walk through with him here. First, we got a Puma. He's going to show you. I myself own a Puma, so I love the product. It's a very practical product. Wyatt's going to talk to you a little bit about that first. So take it away, Wyatt.
Yeah, so just starting with the outside here real quick, just kind of a quick overview. It is solar ready on the side, so if you do want to trickle charge that battery, you can get a solar panel here and keep that charged up. You got 30-gallon LP tanks. You do get some outlets going there. You got a higher quality step here leading straight into the bedroom. We'll get in there in just a minute here. And then you just got a pretty standard slide out here. Now this does have 4 slide outs, so this is just one of 3. The other 3 will be on the other side, and it is 41 feet 10 inches long, so just shy of being 42 foot, weighing a little bit over 10,000 pounds at 10,240 pounds there. So if you all want to, we can take a step inside and kind of go over everything. So just to start with here, you got a pretty good sized bed here, and it is fully walk around, so you're not bumped up to one side. You know, you and the spouse can each get out on each side there, and you still got your thermostat here. You can alter the temperature. You don't got to go all the way through the camper to do that. And then you got full stackable washer dryer already in here, so you don't got to worry about going up to the campground laundromat there to do your laundry. You got some pretty cool storage here. With USB ports, 2 more outlets, and it is prepped for a TV. You can just mount it right there. It's already got the backer installed. And then you just got a little more closet space here, so you'll never run out of room. And there you go. It's got room down in there. You can put your shoes in there, kind of get the whole 9, and then some more overhead storage as well with chargers for your phone, because they didn't forget about those cell phones being charged up at nighttime. Moving on in to the rest of it here.
I'll squeeze by you here, Wyatt. Excuse me.
Yeah. So you got your bathroom there, toilet, full shower, and it does give you a seat as well, and you still got some storage there. You got your sink, mirror, already got your toothbrush holder, so that y'all don't have to be touching like that. And then you got your sliding door here, along with the curtains, so that way you can, you know, keep the sun out of your eyes on a sunny day. And then just a little more storage space there, coat racks, just kind of miscellaneous stuff. And moving on through here, this is going to be your 3 of 4 slides, other than that one in the bedroom there. You got a fold down bunk with the sofa, plenty of room for the kids, and then a little more storage space for all of their clothes, toys, whatever you may have. And moving on out here, that way they get their own little private space. You do got a nice island here and a cover for your sink, and you got a big nice deep sink in there, that way you can never run out of room. 4 top burner stove instead of a 3, so you know you can really get some stuff grilling. Full size microwave. I mean, this thing kind of has it all, with overhead storage there for pots, pans, full oven as well. You can fit your Thanksgiving turkey in there. And then maybe my favorite appliance in here is the full-size fridge, because how many times have we been camping, you run out of space in the fridge because it's just a little bit too small. Puma thought of that. You're covered full and clear. Now you do have even more storage in here. I mean, it's about as deep as you could get there. I mean, you can fit spices, chips, you know, any kind of food you need in there. So you have plenty of space. More TV backer here, already mounted up, and they do give you storage behind that as well if you got some DVDs for movies, whatever the case may be, along with the stereo. That way you can kind of bump some tunes as you're cooking that Thanksgiving meal. And then you do got a nice fireplace, a little more shelf storage there as well. You got a sofa here, will also fold out into a bed.
Let me help you there, Wyatt.
Yeah. My mic fell off. So that way, if you have anybody staying, you can always stay social. your friend's family won't have to get a hotel room. And then you still got your outlets on each side as well. And this can sleep too, depending on the size of people you have. So you got that whole separate room there, the bunks for the kids, and then you got a whole nother bed here as well. And then you still got your seats here, and full recliners, cup holder, a little more storage space there, so you can lose a cell phone charger or whatever you may want to do there. Freestanding table and chairs. I mean, how many of us have all tried to squeeze into one of those small dinettes and you're just bumping elbows that whole dinner? So here you can just turn this bad boy around, set up the chairs, have a family meal, and not just be fully cramped in the style. Dallas, anything else?
Now, everything looks really good in this. Like I said, I own a Puma. I love it. A lot of the same features in mine. Very practical. Solid surface countertops. As you said, lots of storage, lots of space to sleep, things like that. Now, this is what they call a destination trailer. Okay, so one thing about destination trailers, guys, is you can pull them. You can take them from place to place if you like, but honestly, most people will park them. That's kind of why you got your sliding glass door here, because people will put a deck out there. They'll put some wooden steps that go down. So primarily, these are made to kind of put in one spot. We do get a lot of inquiries about these things because people are doing the permanent camping a little bit more. But other than that, I mean, it's just a real practical camper. It has a lot of your creature comforts, a lot of the things that people want when they're camping, but it isn't crazy high money, anything like that. So that's part of the reason that I own one, honestly. It's very practical. So other than that, do you have anything else on the features of this? Or?
I don't think so. Okay. I mean, you got your underglow here for a little bit of mood lighting. You got your ceiling fan. They really did their best to make this a home on wheels. So no matter where you go, you really do feel like you're in a house. And I'm 6'3", and I don't have to worry about being super cramped. So I think that kind of covers it for this one. No,
absolutely. Yeah, we're gonna move on to another camper here. What we got next?
I think we have coming up a 2024 Rockwood Geo Pro G15 TB. So we can go take a look at that one now. So we're kind of going big to small on this one here, going from the big park destination trailer to a small little travel trailer. This one's just kind of a little bit of a sweetheart trailer, in all honesty. Only 15 feet 8 inches. The dry weight on this thing is 2,667 pounds. So you can tow it with just about anything you have, as long as it has that tow package with a hitch. It is only a single axle, and it will only sleep 2. Doesn't have a slide out. So this is for people who maybe want to rough it a little bit more, but still want to get that full kind of glamping experience. I mean, the Geo Pros, they really kind of thought of everything in here just a little bit. So we can kind of take a step in here and look around. Now you will still get all your essentials. It may be a little bit smaller, but the essentials are still 100% there. I mean, you got a sofa with a dinette here, so you can still have family dinners. You can still sit down and enjoy a nice meal without feeling too super cramped. You got your overhead storage as well, so you could fit just about anything in here, whether it be clothes or just kind of your appliances you'd like to take as you travel. And then plenty of overhead storage. That goes all the way back in there. And you get that on both sides, which is super nice. So even though it is a smaller travel trailer, you still get the maximum amount of storage there. You got your thermostat, your shades there, and again, a big fridge. It's a 15-foot travel trailer, and I mean, the size of this fridge is just unreal. I mean, you don't really see that in any other, travel trailer this small. And you still get some pretty cool drawers down here as well for whatever you may have. And then this here will fold out into a bed, and you still get a TV so you can watch your Netflix. You can still watch RV Wholesalers live show while you're camping, which is always pretty cool. You got your microwave, a big 3-top burner stove, which I really, really love, because you get some of these smaller travel trailers and the stove tops on them are just half of this size, and they still get the 3-top burners. This one you can really get some some good sized pans on there and still cook a massive dinner. And you still got your big deep sink there as well. Overhead storage, of course, you know, great ceiling fan. And then there is your kind of all-in-one bath.
Yeah, they call that a wet bath. I mean, they do it a lot of smaller campers. It does give you everything that you need and everything. One of the cool features that I like about this one is right behind Wyatt over here. I'm gonna slide over and show you. This is a pretty cool little thing right here. A little charging port kind of pops up out of the countertop. Saves you a ton of room and countertop space because that's a prime real estate, as we all know, in campers. So still decent sized countertop, a lot of headroom. I mean, I don't have the problem with headroom like Wyatt does, but ultimately really has everything you need, like Wyatt said. I mean, it has everything here that, heck, the Puma did over there, just in a little smaller package. And again, you can pull it with just about anything. So other than that, I mean, this is pretty much it. Like I said, not a lot of camper here, but it does about everything that you need. So we'll kind of move out a little bit and move on to our next one here. What we got next, Wyatt?
We have I got my papers all mixed up here. I believe we have a 2023 Windsport 34J, and this one is going to be, we are kind of going night and day on this one. We're going from a little 15-footer to a massive 35 feet 9-inch Class A motorhome. It's 8 feet wide. It's only got one slide, but it still sleeps up to 8 people with only that one slide. And you get your very cool kind of outdoor kitchenette here. You got a mini fridge there. You still have your sink. You can do some dishes, wash your hands, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, all your outdoor utensils can go in here as well. You know, you still got outlets if you need to charge something, along with a light if the sun starts to go down. You got your outdoor TV, which is very cool. You can always watch the game, watch the UFC fights with everybody over. You got your outlets, so that way you can, you know, charge phones, you know, whatever appliances may need electric, you can always have that. And you got so much storage under here. I mean, these things give you so much storage, it's almost a little bit unreal to think about. I mean, and not to mention just this, but you have more storage like this on the other side, which is really great.
Hey, real quick, guys, I want to talk to you before we step inside here. Want to talk to you guys about our service network a little bit too. Wyatt knows by selling here, we do offer a lot to customers. We do offer a little bit more than really any other dealership. Like we said, we can't sell every camper, but we do want to make sure that we offer you everything that we can. One big thing is, I won't go too deep into it because we're going to talk about it later a little bit, but is our nationwide service network. If you're talking to one of our sales reps, make sure you ask them about that. It is a very, very important thing that we make sure you're serviced no matter where you go. So we sell to all 50 states, other countries, all kinds of stuff. So we want to make sure while you're camping, you guys are able to use the camper. If you run into issues, we need to make sure we can get you taken care of and all that while you guys are out camping, because the last thing we want to have happen is you not be able to finish your camping trip. So that's one of the big things. But I'll turn it back over to Wyatt here so we can walk inside this beautiful Windsport we got here. This is an awesome, awesome motorhome, very practical, and Wyatt's going to tell you just a little bit about the inside. So.
Yeah, so we can come on in here, and this thing weighs 22,000 pounds. For those of you who are wondering what it might weigh, and it's 12 and a half feet tall, 12 feet 6 inches on the money there. I suppose we could probably start at the front. That would make the most sense. We could work our way back. You know, as somebody who used to drive a truck myself, I really love how clean it is up here. It gives you all the room, maximum visibility, and you still get that very cool touch screen there to work the radio or, you know, whatever you may want to do with it. You got all your controls up here that you need. If you get a little toasty through that big, huge windshield, you still got your fan there. They thought of you. You got cup holders down there, a dinette here with a wireless charger. So you don't got to worry about cords being everywhere. All you got to do is set your iPhone there. It'll get it charged right up. 2 cup holders, so when you are driving, you can set your drinks right in there. You don't got to worry about it spilling. You can get up, do whatever you may need. You know, you got your seat belts in there, the whole 9. And this will fold down into a bed as well. So you will have that as an option for a bed. And then you got a big TV there. You got, and honestly, this might be one of my favorite things. You can see the TV from the sofa. A lot of these a lot of these floor plans, you know, you'll have to crank your head around to be able to watch TV. This one here, you can just kick back, take a look at the TV. You don't gotta worry about a sore neck on the way. Coming on over here, you got a pretty good sized kitchen with a ton of counter space for all you moms out there who like to cook. And you can use your sink as more counter space if you want to. It is a dual-sided sink, so you can have one clean, one side dirty, you know, just like at home. Storage space underneath here. I mean, my goodness, that is one big area for kitchen appliances. And then you do have overhead storage here as well. You know, bowls, plates, you know, Tupperwares for leftovers when you cook for the whole family. A full-size microwave. You don't got to worry about one of those small ones that are, you know, may not be as powerful. This one here is got you taken care of. Full size. 3-top burner stove with the glass cover, so you don't have to worry about, you know, you can always set stuff on here if you're not using it. Full size, or pretty good size oven. You can still fit your Thanksgiving turkey in there. And then you do have a kind of a cool storage space over here as well inside the door. If you're ever doing something outside, you can just kind of reach up there and grab it. Makes it super handy. Fridge here, full fridge and freezer, if I can get it open. So you got storage there. You know, you still have your pull-out space here for all your fruits and vegetables. You got shelves in here that you can move around depending on the height you like at things. I mean, this is kind of like, it's literally a home on wheels. I mean, I don't know why people buy houses anymore. Full freezer, I mean, and that's a pretty deep freezer as well, so you don't have to worry about stuff, you know, not fitting or having to slam the door closed or, you know, have anything fly open while you're driving. Dallas, can you think of anything else on the kitchen?
Well, I mean, on the kitchen, I think you pretty much hit it, Wyatt. I mean, huge countertop space, lots of places to sit, watch TV. You know, really has everything that a house has. I mean, it really has everything that you need. So if you just want to get away and don't tell the kids where you're going, this is a perfect thing to do it in. I mean, it really is. And you can put everything in it you need. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. So moving on back here behind the kitchen, you got your double bunks there for kids. And this will close. Take this little bungee cord off here. Whoops, give the kids their privacy. And then you still got some storage space under here as well for clothes and, you know, whatever they want to put under there. So moving on back here, you know, you just got a little more storage space. I mean, these things have, some would say they may have too much storage space. They give you that much. So, you know, you really got room for whatever you want to bring on here. You really don't have to kind of cramp in there and think, do we have room for this? You know, Windsports took that out of the question. Moving on back here, you know, you got a huge bed that both you and the wife or you and the husband can walk around. Nobody has to hop over one another to get out of bed. You can both just wake up, make the old lady her coffee. You can get back in bed without even waking her up, which is super nice. If you're getting ready, you got more mirrors than you know what to do with. I mean, if you don't like what you look like in this mirror, you can shuffle on down here and use this one. I mean, you got hanger space upon hanger space, and they do give you a small little dinette table in there as well with a smaller ladder. And then you got an entire dresser underneath, so you can pull all these out, you know, put your non-hanging clothes in there, I suppose. Overhead storage, USB charging ports, you know, even nightstand storage on the sides there. So this one's really kind of got everything you could need and more. So I think that kind of covers it for this one. I mean, other than, of course, the bathroom.
Let's slide in here. I mean, the nice thing about a lot of these, well, the tough part about a lot of these motorhomes is they don't have a very big bathroom. You know, that's one thing to where they kind of use that space as a smaller space, things like that. This is what I love about this Windsport. Full-size shower, you know, toilet's in a good spot. You still got a lot of leg room, and you got a ton of countertop space in this thing. Look at the shower in this thing. My goodness. I mean, that is huge for a motorhome. So that's what's beautiful about these some of these wind sports is they've really thought through the space very well. So it does a real good job of making sure that it uses the space properly. So I mean, pretty much other than that, this unit kind of explains itself. I mean, it's a very decent size, and honestly, driving these things really isn't that bad. I mean, you look at you drive a full-size truck. I mean, you can drive this. You really can. So huge. I mean, there's really not a lot of blind spots because there's cameras and stuff around it. I believe there's a backup camera on it, so it's pretty easy to operate and drive. A lot of people get intimidated by stuff like that. I'll tell you right now, I've driven it, and if you ask my wife, I'm not that great of a driver, and I can drive it. So so it is what it is. But what I'll tell you is I think we got one more.
We do.
One more camper we're going to show you guys. So Wyatt and I are going to kind of slide over here, and we're going to show you guys this last one.
Let's do it. So the last one we have here to look at might be one of my personal favorites as far as floor plan goes, the feel when you get in there, and just kind of the use of space as a whole. It's a 2024 Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S as in Sam. It only weighs 5,100 pounds. If you're a guy with a half-ton truck, this is going to be your bread and butter right here. It's 23 feet, 10 inches, so just shy of 24 foot. It's 8 feet wide. It only has one slide. Sleeps 2 people, but if you're looking for a travel trailer for you and the wife, I mean, look no further. This one here has kind of got it all, really. You got a little table mount here with a humongous pass-through storage.
Wow.
You can take one of those tables, slide it right on there when you're grilling out. Never run out of countertop space there. You do have your automatic awning with your LED lights on there. That way you guys can get blocked out from the sun. And a TV mount. I mean, you got an outdoor TV, you can watch the game, the whole nine, with your outlets. They never run out of things to do outside. Kind of moving on inside here. This might be, as far as a smaller travel trailer goes, I really love this floor plan and the way they got it laid out. It just kind of compacts everything into one. So right behind you here, actually, you got a massive fridge. I mean, you're never going to run out of space there. And then maybe an even bigger sink. I mean, for a 23-foot travel trailer, I mean, they really took time to think about all the cooks in the family. So that way you don't have to worry about, we'll have to fix that later. all the things you have to worry about there. 3 top burner stove, still got your microwave, plenty of space for the kitchen appliances there. I mean, I'm a big fan of Rockwood for floor plans like this. You still got your space here for, silverware, whatever kitchen appliances you have. A massive deep storage here, so that way, you got snacks, spices, the whole nine in there. You have plenty of space. And then a nice bathroom to go with it.
And one thing I like too about these Rockwoods, I mean, Rockwood's one of our best sellers, you know that, Wyatt. I mean, it's practical, it has everything you need, it's high end, it feels residential. One of the cool things that I like that Rockwood and a lot of the other manufacturers do is they put this little fireplace down in here. Okay, now a lot of people ask themselves, why would I need a fireplace outside of ambiance and things like that for a camper? Now, I'll speak from some experience on this. These fireplaces, they put out some heat. I mean, you get those kind of chilly nights, it gets down in the 50s and stuff, and you don't want to crank on the furnace and use propane and stuff. This will heat this unit. I mean, it really will. I do it in my camper all the time. I mean, when we don't want to throw the furnace on and we just want to heat a little bit, we'll just throw that on and it'll take the chill out of the air. But that's one of the things I like. It looks beautiful too. But other than that, tell us about a couple of the other things, right?
Yeah, I mean, you got a swivel mount TV here. So whether you're laying in bed, you want to cozy up, watch a good movie, you can just turn the TV right around there. You can see it from the bed. And then you may have thought, well, there's only seats here. There's no dinette. No need to fear. Rockwood is here. right? They got your little tables here so you and the wife can still set up shop, have a dinner with a table, and you can just look straight forward and you can watch the TV. And then they give you more overhead storage here. I mean, you got your cup holders. If you guys want to lay down on it, you can absolutely do that.
There you go.
I mean, everything on these things is just electric, the whole nine. I mean, as much as you can think of. Moving over here, I mean, you do have a curtain here if you want to block yourself off. It kind of feels like its own little room. I mean, look at the nightstand space.
That's huge.
Right? I mean, how many times have you been in a smaller camper, you roll over, you go to move your phone or anything, and you just knock it right off and you got to lean out of bed to grab it. There's plenty of table space here, USB chargers on the side with plenty of closet space there, overhead storage space. And then that curtain there will actually go up, so depending on where you're parked at, you can really get a lot of phenomenal sunlight coming through here. Natural lighting all throughout the camper in the morning to get you woke up. Or if you're not a morning person like some of us, you can leave it down and you don't have to squint your eyes while you're making breakfast, right? But I think anything else that I'm missing here, Dallas?
I mean, the biggest thing is Rockwood is a huge seller for us, and you can obviously see why that may be. The biggest thing with Rockwood is its high quality. I mean, one of the things that camper owners gripe about and things like that is, hey, I got to fix this, and those things will happen. But Rockwood tries to put the best quality they can in their campers. You can tell that just by the fit and finish of some of the things in here. It really is a high-end camper. People that want to do some traveling, but don't want to go super huge, but still need all the amenities they have at home. That's one of the biggest things with Rockwood. Like I said, Rockwood's one of the best sellers in the country. It's always been one of our best sellers, and for obvious reasons. So other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Wyatt, I really appreciate you kind of showing us these campers and giving some knowledge to the customers and the people watching about some of the features in here and all the other campers and things like that. You're very knowledgeable on what you do and what you say. So really appreciate that with you guys. If you guys have any questions for Wyatt, give him a call. Wyatt, what's your extension up here at the office?
139.
139. So call up to the office, ask for Wyatt, ask for extension 139. If you don't get him, leave him a message. He'll call you right back. Wyatt will make sure he gets you taken care of. He'll make sure he gets you into the proper camper that helps you guys get what you want out of camping. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. So other than that, I think we're pretty well done with these units. We're going to turn it over to the other guys here, kind of move on with our show here. If you guys have any questions, give us a call. Let us know. Let us help you out. Appreciate it. Hi guys, David from RV Wholesalers back with another Hey RV Wholesalers video for you. We had a customer ask us online, do I really need a surge protector? Quick answer, yes you do. A surge protector, might cost you a couple $100 depending on where you buy it from, normally $100 and something to $300 and something. But what it does is it makes sure that this fries and your RV doesn't. Really, really simple to use, but again, this will... Best way to put it, you plug into the wrong outlet, see that? Looks like a dryer plug, right? You plug it into a dryer plug, you just fried the whole thing, okay? So you always want to make sure, number one, that you're actually plugging into 110. Second thing, though, is, let's say there's a power surge, a lightning strike. Just a simple power surge, we get them ever so often, right? Campgrounds are famous for them because you have so many people using air conditioning, that sort of thing, so the power kind of fluctuates. If you get a power surge, this takes the damage, not your RV. What happens to your RV if there's a power surge and you don't have this? All of your appliances blow. So people have lost TVs, microwave, refrigerator, air conditioners, the electric part of their water heater, etc. So their water heater. So long story short, this is a whole lot cheaper than paying an insurance deductible. If you think, why have insurance? This is cheaper than the insurance deductible, and if you don't have insurance, it sure is cheaper than replacing all those appliances. So let's see how we use it real quick. Really, really simple. All we're going to do is plug this in to our power outlet. Again, we have ours labeled so we know it's not for a dryer, okay?
Then we're going to take the power cord of the RV, and that's just going to plug right into here. Really simple application. We're done. The lights are on. We're protected. So do I need a surge protector? Yes, you do. You can find them on our parts store online at rvwholesalers.com, or you can call us 877-877-4494 and ask for parts. Thank you.
Hey guys, Dallas here again. We got some other exciting RVs and campers we're going to show you guys. One thing I want to stop real quick and talk about is how to safely buy an RV. Like I said earlier on in the show, guys, we want to sell you every camper. I mean, we really do. We also understand that may not be practical with 300,000 to 400,000 some campers sold new a year. It's going to be tough for us to sell them all. If you give us the opportunity, we'll definitely try. One thing I want to make sure of is when you guys go to buy a camper, if it's not with us, that you're able to safely buy that camper, okay? One of the biggest things we want to make sure of is fees. There are fees out there. There are legitimate fees. There are things that have to be charged for. There are documentation fees. There are title fees. The factory does charge us to get these campers here, so those are real fees, things like that. Things you want to watch out for are things like PDI fees, okay? Fees to where they're not necessarily stated. They spring them on you at the last second. That stuff you want to not walk away from. You want to turn around or you want to run. If things aren't disclosed on a purchase agreement, you didn't talk to somebody about it, it wasn't gone over, and you show up to pick up a camper, don't be that person that feels pressured, no matter how far you travel, into buying something. Give us a call. We'll take care of you. We'll make sure that everything is disclosed to you guys. We discuss everything with you. We go over everything with you. That's one of the biggest things. One thing that happens a lot when people buy a camper is they get asked right up front, hey, are you going to finance with me? Are you going to finance with me? Well, you could, you couldn't, okay? And there are benefits to doing so if you know how to discuss that and if you go in armed. One thing that I do here, a big part of it is finance. We do offer a finance incentive, finance discount for our customers. We're just upfront and we're honest with you. I mean, the fact of the matter is when you buy a camper and you do a credit application through that dealership is getting paid. Whether they're going to tell you about it or they're not going to tell you about it, they're getting a finder's fee, a dealer reserve check, a dealer participation, goes by many words, but they're getting some money when you finance. So make sure if you're financing with that dealership, you ask them. Now, without me financing through you or through one of your participating banks, what kind of discount can you give me? You're getting extra money on the deal. Why can't I have a little bit of that? The way we look at it is, that's your money anyway. So we give it to you up front. We don't make you work for it. We don't make you fight for it. We explain it to you. If you call one of my sales reps, what they're going to do is they're going to tell you, hey, here's what the price is. You're getting X amount off of financing with us. Here's kind of where you at. Here's where you break down. We don't have those hidden fees that I talked about. They just don't exist. Now, if you want to buy something and you need some parts and things like that, and you want that included in, they can get you prices on stuff like that. That's really not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is we don't want you to get taken advantage by a dealership that really isn't upfront and honest with you. We've seen too many people, I won't mention any dealers' names, they'll walk into a dealership and they got a $3,000 destination charge or a $1,200 PDI fee or this giant freight charge that doesn't make any sense. And the hard part is that's not always disclosed to the customer before they come or advertised wise, things like that. With us, we're going to be honest with you. I mean, we've figured out that honesty is the best policy. So definitely give us a call when we talk to you about some of these things. We're going to go through all that with you. Ask questions. We're very transparent. We're going to go through all those things with you to make sure you're not taken advantage of. And honestly, I've even had this question, or I've had this comment for customers. If you can't buy from me, still give me a call. If you just can't make the drive, you just can't stomach the drive, you just can't do it, call me. I'll let you know the things, you know, that you need to do and say. If you go talk to another dealership, any of our sales reps will. Obviously, we want your business, and we're going to try our hardest to earn your business. But at the same time, if you just can't buy from us, let us know. We're going to do our best to make sure you're not taken advantage of by another dealer. So next one I'm going to do is I'm going to transition over here to Caden. Caden is one of our sales reps here. Caden, come on in. He's going to talk to you about this beautiful Ibex. This is a new floor plan. Yep. It's pretty cool. Caden's going to go over a bunch of the features with you guys, so I'll leave it to him. So.
Thank you, Dallas. Yeah, so like he said, we're looking at the 2024 Ibex RV Suite. This is the RVS2. It's a brand new floor plan Ibex came out with as part of their RV Suite. And it's one of a kind. This is the first one to actually hit our lot, and I believe it's already gone. We do have another one available though. So, but first thing you're gonna notice is you have this 20-foot awning outside, so you're gonna have plenty of living space. One thing that's real iconic about this too is they do a sliding glass door here, so it's gonna be a travel trailer length of 32 foot with a sliding glass door, and you know that's hard to find out there. Ibex does the rugged tires on it, so it's gonna have an upgraded suspension with the rugged tires. And actually, there's something real cool about this, and we'll see more of this inside. This also has a back staircase, so you can get onto your back patio outside as well. I mean, this thing's cool. You've got lights underneath there, sliding glass door in the back. So it's 32 foot with 2 sliding glass doors, and that's real hard to find. I mean, it's essentially one of a kind. So we'll head on inside now. I'll just kind of show you some cool features about inside. So first thing you're gonna notice when you come in here is Ibex was going for more of like a retro classic look. So they have your greens and they have your browns, and the refrigerator is actually really cool. They went real retro with it, like the white. You got 2-burner electric cooktop, so that's always nice to have because you don't need propane. You can hook up and you can use that. Lots of counter space. This is really cool. They give you a lot of counter space with a deep single basin sink as well. See that down in there. Up here you have some hooks and some storage up here. It's a real slick design how they do it. You get a nice L sofa right here, and this will fold up as well, so you can put your legs out, extend them. We'll walk back here in the bathroom, or bedroom, I'm sorry. And then this right here, this is gonna be a full-size bed. This is a slide out, so you're getting a lot of room here. And one cool thing they actually did, if you want to look over here, they give you a desk essentially, so you could put a chair right there and it gets you a nice workspace. You get an electric fireplace, and this does put off heat, so you don't have to worry about running any propane for that. This is going to be just plug and play. Nice little closet space over here. You have lights and storage above the bed. Yeah, I mean, this is a real slick design. Like I said, this is brand new. This has 2 ACs on it, and it's got the Furrion, so these are going to be a little bit quieter for you, so they're not going to disturb you when you're sleeping. We'll just go back here onto the back patio as well. Like, this thing's slick. We already got a glimpse of it outside. But yeah, I mean, you got plenty of room, 2, 3, 4 chairs maybe back here. It's covered overhang, so you can sit out here when it's raining. And yeah, I mean, it's real slick. You still have the exit there. So that's a real cool feature. And like I said, one of a kind. This whole unit's just one of a kind. Cool thing Ibex does too is they do the vacuum, the road vac throughout the whole unit. So all you do is just sweep your stuff in there. It goes right outside. So that's a convenient way to clean when you're camping. Obviously, it's going to get a little dirty. And then we'll just slide back here in the bathroom. You still have a fireplace up here as well, and this is electric, just like the one in the back. Nice entertainment setup here. The bathroom is really where a lot of people will kind of go crazy over this unit. You get dual sinks, and these sinks are pretty slick looking. They're going to be a little elevated. Lots of lighting in here, LED light strips, so that's something different they're doing. A lot of campers are going to have your traditional push button lights. These are just LED light strips, so this thing is really slick. Some nice trim around the windows. This will have blinds, so you can cover those as well. Shower is a nice size shower, and it's not like your standard shower head either. It's going to be actual one that you and I would have at home, so they put a little bit of time and effort into that, unlike a lot of them. If you want to open this too, This is actually going to be washer and dryer prep, and then you actually have a really deep closet space there. So they really thought of everything in this one. Like I said, it's the first of its kind. Go ahead and open this refrigerator for you as well, so you can see how much space is in here. So they definitely don't short you of any storage in here at all. Yeah, so this thing's pretty slick. They give you a convection microwave down there, so essentially that's going to be your oven and microwave. So that's a real good idea too, so you're not short an oven or anything like that. Cabinet space in here and overall space itself, you really don't feel congested at all. So I know this doesn't have a slide out, which you wouldn't even feel it doesn't have a slide out because of the way they were able to utilize the floor space with the 8.5 foot wide. This is, this feels great. It's something you can walk around comfortably in and have no problem. This one is actually wired for solar as well, so if you're planning on boondocking, you can get some solar panels installed. We do that here as well, and that's just a nice little feature to have. Gives you the option to do both. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is a one-of-a-kind unit. We have, if you take a look back here, you have the entertainment system. This is going to be the TV. You have your heated holding tanks here, awning lights, porch light. It's got all your light features here. And this is actually the Power Pro voice-activated RV control system. So this thing's actually pretty slick. It's like essentially your Alexa, your Google Home. It's like, hey, Power Pro, I'm home. And then that'll turn on your whole unit. Well, it almost did it for us right there. So that's a pretty slick feature they're doing. And you could also remote control that from your phone. Yeah, and then like if you say, hey, Power Pro, goodbye, it'll usually shut the system down. Yeah, it's pretty slick. There's a lot of cool features they did in this one, and they really essentially thought of everything on it. So yeah, I think that's all for this one. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at a motorhome. So I'll see you guys over there. Next one we're going to be looking at is the 2023 Triumph, the 32T. This is some leftover stock we have left, so we got a good deal on it. We got a marked below invoice right now. It's brand new, full warranty, so it's not like it's lacking anything or no reason. We just have it marked down, so we're trying to move it. One thing you're going to notice right away is this actually has the slide out covers on it, slide out awning. That's going to make sure you don't have anything on top of your slide out when you run it in and out. It's just real convenient, and they're already thrown on there, usually aftermarket or add-ons, and this one's already has it on it. So that's something that you don't have to worry about purchasing. You have a nice 15-foot awning here. So this is going to give you plenty of living space out here. Lots of storage underneath. You'll notice there's storage compartments. They really, they give you plenty of storage to take everything with you on the road. This is going to be the E450. So it's going to be Super Duty. It's going to be a Ford chassis. It's going to be a little bit better on gas of all the diesel engines and the gas. So it's going to be a little bit better on you for that. And then, yeah, I mean, it just looks slick too. It's a white body with a lot of decals on it. So it's going to look great going down the road. You got an electric step here that comes out when you open the door. This is real convenient because it doesn't hang out or anything like that. You don't have to worry about taking it down when you get camping. All you do is open the door and it'll slide out for you. So that's real slick. We'll head on inside. There's a lot of features to talk about in here. So right away when you walk into a Nexus, you know it's a Nexus because their quality really separates from the rest of the competition. I mean, they use solid surface countertops. They give you the nice brand TVs here. This dinette right here will go down, and then those covers will lay over, and this can be utilized as a bed. And then these also have seat belts in them, so you can sit in here driving safely, buckled in. So you can utilize that. And you also can utilize this couch right here. This also has seat belts in it, so you can utilize that while going down the road as well. You get a 3-burner cooktop over here. This is going to be propane. It's going to be gas. That's nice to have. Then with your traditional oven too. So this is going to be both. That's always nice to have. Camping in the winter or fall, it gets a little chilly. You want to camp and cook inside. That gives you that option to do that. Nice Greystone microwave. These are going to be what's in typically all your campers and RVs. It's a great brand. They really back their warranties real well. So yeah, coming up here in the cab, you have the bed up top. This will fold down, so you can utilize this as sleeping as well. And if you want to take a peek over here, this is your Ford. It's just your typical E-Series cab. They give you a lot of foot room, and it's a real comfy drive. The seats are real comfortable. The seats will swivel too, so you can bring those behind you. Yeah, so this is a great motorhome option. Lots of comfort. You can seat a lot of people. Yeah, so they really thought of everything in here as well. The sink, they give you a dual basin sink, so, and it's a nice size sink. You have it on both sides, same way. That's always nice to have. You can separate the dishes from everything else. Refrigerator is going to be your standard gas and electric refrigerator, and it's going to be fridge and freezer. So they give you a lot of room there to work with as well, and that's nice because you can run it off both. You don't have to worry about one or the other. This is the 32T, so this actually is going to have bunk beds, and this is real rare in these motorhomes because there's really not a lot of room to put them, but they found a way to make it work. They actually give you a slide out for it. So this will slide out, and then this will slide out, and then that gives you plenty of room here in the bedroom and bunk room. So you have the bunk beds there, and then this bed back here itself is going to be a queen size bed, and there's plenty of room to walk around. So that's real nice. You can walk around the bed all the way around, and they also give you 2 nightstands here. So CPAP machines, phone chargers, anything like that can go all there. They give you some nice closets. They give you these on both sides. Flipping this one. So both sides you have your closet space there, and Nexus also does the hidden storage behind the TV as well. So you can put anything back there you want, guns, jewelry, money, anything like that. Yeah, that'd be a good spot for it. We'll go back here and slide into the bathroom here. So you'll notice on this Nexus bathroom is they actually give you a lot of space in there. So you have plenty of room to sit on the toilet and your knees aren't hitting anything. Nice medicine cabinet with a nice sink set up too. And the shower is actually, it's going to be a nice size shower. I'll go ahead and open this so you guys can see it here. This shower isn't going to be your traditional corner shower. It's going to be plenty of room for you to stand in it and do what you have to do, and you're not going to feel too cramped. So it's a nice that you give you a full-size shower, because a lot of these motorhomes don't really have the most comfortable showers. Coming back in here too, I did forget to mention all the overhead storage you're going to get. So not only do they give you all the storage underneath the coach itself, but they also give you, I mean, there's plenty of storage here for games, anything, groceries, anything you really need to put in there. They give you a lot of storage on both sides. This does come down into a bed, so you can sleep 1 to 2 there, 1 to 2 there, 2 in the bunk beds, and then 2 back there, and then you're also getting 1 up here as well. So this is the ultimate family coach. You can sleep the whole family and some friends, and you can take them with you just about anywhere. Yeah, so, and then another thing too, with a motorhome, kind of, obviously you're going to travel with a motorhome. So what we do here that's different from any other dealership is we offer a nationwide service network. So let's say you take this to Wyoming or out west and you go on like a 3-week long trip, and on your way home something goes wrong and it breaks down. We can get you service over there and we can get you taken care of. You would just give us a call. We have service centers all across the country and Canada. That's a real cool feature in motorhome buyers. That's one thing that a lot of them are wary about. It's because there are dealerships that will send them off and they won't even talk to them again if something goes wrong. So that's really what we hang our hat on here, is our service after the sale. And and even Nexus is also all quality too, so they're going to take care of you as well. So this is a great floor plan, great unit, and I'd recommend this one 10 out of 10 times if someone says look for a motorhome for their family. So that's all for this one. We're going to go look at the Wildwood Grand Lodge. I'll see you guys over there. Hey guys, we're going to be looking at the Wildwood Grand Lodge now. This is a 42 view. This is a part of Wildwood's new view series, so you're going to take a look. First thing you're going to notice is it's got a lot of windows, so they really want to utilize the windows here. They're all natural light on this side. So when you're camping, obviously you want to see your campsite, you want to see the campground, you want to see what's going on outside. When you're camping, you want to be outside and not feel like you're stuck inside. So they give you that plenty of outside feel here, sliding glass door here with a 20-foot awning, so you still have your plenty of living space. And yeah, this is a great floor plan. These views have done great and they're hard to keep on our lot. So this one right here is going to be a length of 45 foot, so you're going to have lots of room. And 45 foot, a lot of campgrounds can do that. That's typically where you're reaching the max. 45 foot is typically going to fit just about any campsite you want to work with. It's got your stabilizer jacks down here, so that's going to give you a little more stability. I'm sorry. You have a drop down frame, so that's going to be, you'll see in there the drop down frame. That's actually going to give you a nice solid step down into the bedroom. And when you walk in this thing, you'll feel, because sometimes a lot of campers, when you walk down steps, it'll feel a little uneasy or soft, so having the drop down frame does that. Yeah, so these park models, actually, one thing I just want to say before we head inside, park models are actually becoming more and more popular because a lot of people are taking these and they're full timing in them. Just because you can get them self-contained, so you can get them plumbed just like our houses or anything like that. And they're really cost efficient too. They have good resale value. And the way they're built nowadays and the way they look, I mean, as soon as we go inside of here, it's personally better than the kitchen I have at home. So you'll notice that as soon as we walk in. It's nice. It's real nice. And there's plenty of park model options. We actually carry a lot of park models. Probably 5 to 10 different brands of park models that we carry. And I mean, they do great for us. So we'll head on inside now and I'll show you guys around. So first thing you notice is you have this long bar right here. This gives you lots of counter space, lots of living space still. You can seat 4 to 5 people here. You do have 5 bar stools, so 5 people around here. They can eat, they can watch TV here. This is just a nice living space to really, have the party at your camper. This is a great design right here. What they did, they took away the dinette to give you this because this can be utilized in so many different ways. You have the nice L couch here, and then this part right here does fold out into a bed, so it'll connect here, and you have this full-size bed. And that's real cool because this already does sleep a lot, and this is able to allow you to sleep more. So real cool design they're doing with it too. Even watching a movie, you can just sit here, seat everybody, and watch the movie as well. Right here, the entertainment. So you have the Furrion sound bar. This does sync up to your zone, so you can do zone 1 and 2, 1 inside, 2 outside. And this is going to be surround sound, so it's real slick. You have the electric fireplace, and then your TV is in here. This will go up and down, and then this is going to be a 45-inch TV that'll go up and down here. So that's real nice to have. Nice little entertainment. Keep it all here. The blinds are all motorized, so there's a control panel over there, which I'll show you that when we go by it again. And these are going to be push a button, they'll go up and down because I can't reach that, and I know a lot of others can't too. So first loft up here. This is going to have 2 bunk mats. So I'll just go up here, just kind of show you the space of it. So there's plenty of room up here for kids, grandkids, and I mean, it's real nice. They give you about 6 totes here for storage. So that's something that a lot of people don't really pay attention to when they're buying an RV, but when they actually have the RV, they realize, oh, I probably should have gotten more storage. So they don't lack you storage at all in here. We'll go ahead and walk into the bathroom now. And it's a little step down in the bathroom. Now this is a big bathroom. So they're really giving you the full length of the coach here for the bathroom. That's the thing about these rear bathrooms. Shower is going to be a traditional shower we have at home. Once again, this is not your standard RV shower head. It's actually a good, nice, solid shower head. And it's just like one you and I would have at home. Right here, it's going to have a washer and dryer in it. So you could not get a washer and dryer in this as well and utilize this as a closet. But once again, there's so many people using these as homes nowadays that the washer and dryer is almost a standard because everybody gets it. So nice sink right here, nice big mirror, and then you also utilize some storage in here too, nice deep storage compartments. So they really thought of everything on this one for the bathroom to make it feel more like home. We'll head up front to the kitchen. It's right here. We'll take a look. This is the pantry. So they give you a pantry, and they actually thought of a spot to put a trash can into. So that's always pretty slick. They don't really think about that too much, and there's always a trash can just sitting in a random spot. But they actually did good here in giving you a spot to sit that. This oven and cooktop is just like what you and I would have at home. This is a gas 4-burner, and this would be considered, just a standard like home style. Contour microwave. This is a good brand right here. And then we actually have the full-size refrigerator here. So this is going to be just like residential. Just like what we would have at home, and I mean, you have plenty of room to put whatever you were wanting to put in it for week long, weekend, whatever. And you have a pull-out drawer for your freezer. This gives you a lot more room as well than your standard 2-door. So next thing right here, you're going to notice this is the front loft. So this is going to have a spiral staircase going up to it, and this one actually is going to have more room in it than the back one. So this one's going to have 3 bunk mats, and you're going to be able to sleep 4 to 5 up here, depending on how many of you can cram up there. And then we'll go up here to the front bedroom. This is a real cool feature they did here. They gave you all these front windows, so you should get in all the natural light inside here. They give you this big window up here. Once again, the window thing, that's really what they were focusing on when they made this. They want to make sure that you're a part of nature when you're camping. We'll look over here at the bed. This is new in all 2024s. So this is a versatile bed. So there's going to be a button behind you guys on the wall over there, and this will actually tilt the bed down or up, so it gives you more walking room. Or if you want to sit there and watch TV, because your TV is prepped to go right here, right across from the bed, then you can do that. You can just sit up, and that's real nice to have because it gives you an option to lounge, sleep, whatever you want to do. And then I know like some people have health conditions to where it's easier for them to sleep up at a little bit of an elevation. This helps you utilize that and really making it feel more like home. They give you a nice closet space here, and then you also still have the fireplace right there as well. So that's going to give off heat, so it's going to warm this bedroom up real fast. And then, I mean, you still have your furnace outlet right there, so that's going to put out some heat too. But this will make sure if you're winter camping, because it says 4 seasons, so it's enclosed underbelly with ducted, with the heated tanks. So it's going to be 4 season, and so that's going to help you keep it warm in them really cold days. Yeah, so that's all for this unit. We're going to go take a look at the next one. I believe the next one's going to be in Ibex, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that now. Okay, so we're looking at the 2023 Ibex, the 19 QTH. This is a cool little floor plan. You're going to take a look at it when we go inside. It's actually real popular. A lot of people like it because it's smaller and it does just about whatever you need it to do. 24 foot, 11 inches in the length, and this is actually going to be a toy hauler, so you're going to see that when we go in here. A lot of people like these toy haulers now. We sell a lot of them just because it gives you the ability to bring your toys with you when you go camping. Obviously, when you go camping, you want to have a little fun. So if you bring a side-by-side anywhere, it's going to help you have a lot more fun. So that's what a lot of people do with these toy haulers. Yeah, first thing, you're going to have 15-foot awning here. So this is going to be a nice feature to have because once again, it gives you lots of living space. And then you'll see right here it has this bar. So this is actually for you to put a table on or put the gas griddle on that it comes with. So that gives you the ability to do that as well. Ibex is going to have the Goodyear tires on it, and this one actually has the Kurt Beast Mode package on it. So that's going to be upgraded axles, a little bit higher suspension on it, and then that includes those Goodyear Wrangler tires. So it's built rugged, and you can take it just about anywhere you need to go. Solid surface steps here, so these are nice because they're not unstable. You can put them down, customize them at whatever elevation you're on. So those are always nice to have added on there. You'll take a look back here at this back patio. I'll show you guys well. We're over here. So this right here, you'll pull these pins, and then this will actually drop down into a ramp, so you're able to pull your vehicles onto it and then pull it into the garage. So it's a cool little design, cool concept. It's backup camera prep, so if you want to put a backup camera, no problem. It is prepped for that. This has the tire pressure monitoring system on it already. This Ibexes, they're good little floor plans, and there are 2023s. We have some left over, so we got this one at a great price point right now. So we'll head on inside, and I'll show you guys the inside. So first thing you're gonna notice is this is gonna feel real open because this would be your garage. So this is gonna be this bed right here / couch will fold up just like the one behind you, and then that gives you probably about here, so you're given all this room to pull it in, park it. You got tie downs. These are rated for 5,000 pounds, so you're tied down 5,000 pounds there. You have Connex TV here. This is a good RV TV. This is the brand that a lot of them we use because they're more rugged. Obviously, when are the ones we have at home, Samsung, LG. A lot of people think, well, I'm going to put one of those in my camper, but they don't think about when you're pulling it down the road, you're going to hit 1,000 bumps and you're going to have that TV tossing and turning. Well, so you want to go with the rugged and the Connex tires or TVs, and those are great. Yeah, lots of garage space here. They give you some storage here on both sides. They did good on this toy hauler because they were able to kind of make the living room feel big for being a toy hauler. So yeah, and it doesn't have a slide out, so that's a real good feature too. A lot of people don't like the slide out, so if you don't like them, then it's perfect for you. So we'll go ahead and slide back up here to the front. So right up here, you're getting your kitchen area. So you have your microwave down there, your Suburban cooktop. That's 2-burner gas cooktop right there. which, you know, that's always nice once again, because you can cook when you're camping, when it's raining. You don't always have to cook on the campfire. You have a single basin sink right here. This can be real deep. It's actually going to be real nice. And they also give you the sprayer hose too. So this comes right off and then you're able to spray with it. So that's nice. A lot of people like those, and they're in just about every kitchen in America now. Right up here, you'll notice you got the bed. This is going to be a queen size bed. And then you're given the 4 cubbies up top with the LED accent lightings. That's Ibex's blue light. That's what they like. They like that blue accent lighting. Yeah, this is real slick too. They give you some cup holders up here with essentially your nightstand. So they give you that, and this is going to be an east to west bed. So it's going to be a little bit different than your standard north to south. So then you have more storage down here, and they actually will give you a safe in this one. So if you want to pan in here, I'll show you that they give you a safe. Ibex does this, so you can put jewelry, guns, anything that you're really wanting to put in there. Valuables, so when you go away from your camper, so you don't have to worry about them getting messed with or anything like that. We'll hop into this bathroom here. I'll just be able to explain it to you. So once again, with the toilet, they give you lots of room there to have your knees, and you can sit down, you're not hitting anything. They give you a nice medicine cabinet. They give you a nice sink. And then the shower actually is not a corner shower, so it's going to give you a lot of room there. It's just going to be your standard shower that, you know, you would have in any RV, but they kind of give you a lot more room. They give you a skylight above it, so everybody that's taller, you don't have to worry about hitting your head or anything like that. And it's going to have the shower miser as well, so that's the water saving system. And that saves your tank capacity up to 40%. So that's nice to have. A lot of people overlook that, but it is very nice. I'll show you the refrigerator as well here. So this one right here is going to have just your standard 12-volt refrigerator, and they give you a lot of room there in that. Yeah, so that's real nice to have. Then we'll go back here on this back patio too. I'll just tell you about this. So they actually give you this magnetic screen here, and this will zip up and down. So, you know, obviously you don't want any bugs in. You would just close it, and then you don't have to worry about any bugs getting in. But yeah, I mean, you can walk out here, and this is a very, very solid. You know, you don't have to worry about it moving on you too much at all. They put the nice upgraded springs on it, so it feels a lot more sturdy, and then high torsion cable. So it's gonna feel great. And then they also give you the ability to have a gate there too. So you can pull the gate up and put some steps there, and then you can just get on and off in the back. So that's always a cool little feature. Yeah, so, and then just briefly talk about these too. This will lay flat into a bed, and then that also goes down right there. And then that gives you the ability to seat more right there. Yeah, this is going to be kind of, it gives you a good balance of living and toy hauler. A lot of the toy haulers, you get in it and it's like, well, I'm in a garage. So this is nice because they give you a living room mixed with the garage. So they really made it feel more homey than your standard toy haulers. Yeah, but that's all for this one. We'll go ahead and take a look at the next one. I think that's going to be a Rockwood roof. So I'll see you guys over there. '24 Rockwood Roo, the 235S. This is a Rockwood, so we've seen a couple Rockwoods already today. This is going to be the highest quality unit we sell here when it comes to the travel trailer fifth wheel side of things. So first thing you're going to notice on this one that's real cool is you're getting a full-size outdoor kitchen. So this is on a strut here, so this will just pull right out. That gives you your cooktop right there, and that's a Suburban. You get a nice refrigerator out here as well, so that's definitely cool to have. You can put your beer, your kids drink, whatever you want out there. And then it also has an ice maker too, so you can scoop some ice out. They give you the 18-inch gas griddle as well, so that'll actually slide right here onto this rail just like the Ibex. So that'll go there so you can utilize kind of both cooking spots. Yeah, I mean, this is a real slick floor plan, and this is the way that you can sleep the most and get a little bit less camper, and I'll show you why inside. 20-foot awning, LED light strip underneath. Once again, plenty of living room for the outside as well. And then you may say, well, they included everything but an outside sink. Well, they actually give you a spray port here, so you set a table up, and then that would be your spray port. So that's a real cool feature. They give you that. So yeah, and then they always do the Goodyear endurance tires on these Rockwoods. That's part of their quality that they do. 2 outdoor waterproof speakers, and then this is actually blew right over this. This is actually a mount to put a TV on. So you just slide your TV in there. They give you a Furrion TV hook up there. Then they give you some outlets. So you can put just about anything out here. So you can have entertainment, cooking, and you know, you cover all your everything that you'd want outside when you're trying to entertain people. Yeah, so that's about all for the outside here. So we'll head on inside and I'll kind of show you what makes a roo a roo. So this is a 235S. So this is what I was saying. You can sleep the most people getting a little bit less camper. So the ones that don't want to go too long, this is considered a hybrid camper. So you just push out that bed. It's just like your standard pop-up bed. This one has solar panels on it already. So this is gonna have 30 amp solar controller right here. So that's nice for anybody that wants to boondock. Right here, you got a nice big sink. So this will actually uncoil here, and then you get deep sink. It is one basin, but it is deep and it is big. 3 burner gas cooktop right there, as well as your standard oven in here. That's one thing Rockwood does. They give you the microwave up top here. And then this is a cool feature they're doing in the 24s. So they actually do the refrigerators, and they actually will open from both sides. So that's a cool little wow factor that Rockwood's doing right now. And it's actually been a pretty good hit for us as we're the salesmen. You know, it's really easy to pitch, so because it's pretty cool. They give you some storage in here as well. That's utilized as a pantry or whatever else you could fit in it. And then going here over to the entertainment. This is actually pretty cool how they do this. So Rockwood's all about quality, and when you have a TV set up, obviously wires look bad. So what they do here is they will actually give you the spot to put just about anything. I mean, that's some deep storage right there. So you can put all your wires back there and you don't have to see anything. You can actually put just about anything back there you want. There's a lot back there. So that just clicks in and won't come out. It does lock in. You get some more entertainment storage underneath here. So CDs, DVDs, if those are still a thing. Right here you get an electric fireplace. So that's going to put out heat, and that's going to be 110. So when you're plugged in, you're able to utilize that. And this is going to be a second bed. So the 235S is going to have 2 of these beds, and the 233S is very similar to this, and it's going to have 3 of these pop outs. So if you need an extra pop out, look at the 233S. It's basically the same thing. Then right here, you're getting the couch, and this is going to be your standard. It's just going to be a pull-out bed. So this one's actually going to be the pull-out, but you can turn this into theater seating as well. They give you that option. Then they also give you the tri-fold sofa option. So if you just want to fold it down. So that's that one. And then your dinette right here. This isn't a U-shape, but it actually has a lot of room in it. And then this will come up, but you can utilize it as a bed as well. So they kind of give you versatility with the Rockwoods. There's a lot of things you can change on these Rockwoods, such as seating, the booth. You can go table and chairs. So it's real cool how they kind of do everything. And like I said, Rockwood's top of the line quality for us. We only hear good things about them. And when I sell a customer a Rockwood, I know they're going to be taken care of because they are good units. So they're personally my favorite. But yeah, like right in here, they give you some more storage, and they actually give you hangers. And these will be removable. So if you want to remove all 3 of those, you can utilize that as a coat closet or shoes at the bottom or something like that. So once again, a lot of versatility. So we'll go ahead and slide back here in the bathroom. So the bathroom here is going to be actually pretty spacious. So for not having to slide out in the bathroom or anything like that, they gave you plenty of room. So you have a corner shower with a skylight. So that skylight there is going to be, I'll go ahead and open this up for you guys so you can see. That skylight is going to utilize, you know, any more headroom you would need. Rockwood uses a porcelain toilet, so it's going to have a porcelain toilet. Medicine cabinet, so you can put all your bathroom necessities in there. Nice storage underneath as well, which you'll see this here. They give you some storage underneath, and that's also your water pump access, so any maintenance that needs to be done can be done right there. Yeah, but this is a pretty slick design. Rockwood is trying to give you something. I mean, this one's, it's 24 foot 10 inches, and it weighs 5,639 pounds. So a small truck's going to pull this, and no problem. So it's real cool how they're able to do this. Just some storage underneath the bed as well. I'll show you this too, because this is actually some pretty decent storage. So they give you that, and that's essentially your pass-through storage. That's still underneath, so you get that too. They utilize all their space here. So they give you a WIFCO as well. So this is cool right here because this is going to tell you your ampage. So let's just say it's kind of like a diagnostics. So if something is wrong, or you have a light flickering, you could hit that and it runs the diagnostics through everything, and it'll tell you exactly what's going on with it. So that's pretty cool what Rockwood does. Not that anything would go wrong with the Rockwood. It's the best quality unit to make. But in case it does, that's something cool that they offer as well. And then they don't short your storage at all. So you got storage everywhere. So this is a great floor plan for families, especially just getting camping. You don't want to spend a ton, you don't want to pull a ton, you don't want to go too heavy, but you still want to sleep the whole family. These Rockwood roofs are perfect because you get a feel of a pop-up and you get a feel of a travel trailer, and then you're not breaking the bank. So this is a nice little floor plan. But yeah, so that's all for this one, so we'll head to the next one.
How's it going, Caden?
Not too bad.
Oh, good, good, good. Well, hey, guys, I'm going to let Caden talk a little bit about this X-Lite, but first, I want to run through a couple things with you guys. One of the biggest things I want to talk to you guys about is one thing that we offer that no other company does. That is our nationwide service network and our RVW bill pay. So one of the biggest problems that people have, and one of the scare tactics that dealers use is, hey, if you don't buy it off me, you can't get it serviced, okay? And the hard part about that is there is some truth to that, which is the manufacturers do not dictate that a dealer that doesn't sell a particular product, so if I sell a Rockwood and you go take it to your local Rockwood dealer, technically they don't have to work on it. Now, it's kind of frowned upon if they don't, but a lot of dealers use that as, if you don't buy it off me, I'm not going to service it. That's not a real good way of doing business, but it doesn't change the fact that some dealers do that. So us knowing that when we started this company many, many years ago, and knowing that dealers didn't mandate like they do on your Ford truck or your Chevy truck. If you buy a Ford truck, then a Ford dealer in Texas has to work on it just as much as a Ford dealer in Florida. So one of the big things that we created was our nationwide service network. So Mike and Dave are the two owners of this company. They just did service on campers. That was all they did in the very beginning. And one thing that they realized very quickly when they started selling them, because customers said, hey, you guys do a great job servicing these things. Why don't you guys think about selling them? So they did, and they realized very quickly when they sold a customer, I think it was in Iowa, if I remember correctly, the guy got it out there and said, hey, my local dealer, he won't work on it. You guys saved me $20,000, but the local dealer won't work on it. So they said, well, that's a problem. So we need to figure out a solution for that. So what they did was they started calling around the people in his area to try to find service for that particular customer. And they did find a couple places that would work on it. They said, don't worry about it. We'll do all the paperwork. We'll do the warranty approvals. We'll do all that stuff. We'll get you taken care of. So what they did was they set up that relationship with that person to get that customer taken care of. So that happened, and that was kind of the beginning of history there. We then, since then, have created about, I think there's over 2,800 now, somewhere around that ballpark, of service locations to where we can get you serviced. All you got to do is call us. There's no other dealer in the country that offers you. There's other dealers that advertise and say, hey, I can get you taken care of anywhere, but all they're really doing is sending you to the manufacturer's website, which, as I just said, that doesn't guarantee you're going to get service anywhere. And in fact, most times when you walk into a dealer you didn't buy a product off of, one or two things is going to happen. They're either going to tell you what I just told you, which is I'm not going to service it because you didn't buy it off me, or they're going to put you in line behind all their customers, which we know doesn't always work because you may have a trip planned, you don't want your camper sitting for 12 weeks, however long that may be. So you deal with us. We give you that nationwide service network and RVW bill pay for free. We're going to find you a place to get it worked on in your area. We're going to do all the warranty paperwork for you. We're going to get all that taken care of. We got a phenomenal warranty department and service department that takes care of those things. The RVW bill pay, what that is the manufacturer on approved claims will pay us when the work is completed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pay directly the service center you're getting it worked on. So if you're out in Kansas and you bought a Rockwood off me and you have an issue, We're going to help facilitate the process of finding you a place to get it fixed, setting up the appointment. We'll even call you back and say, hey, you're taking it to Jim Bob's RV or whoever it may be, and they're going to get you taken care of over there. You can give them a call at this number. They'll set you up with a time. And then when all that work's done, we're going to go ahead and pay that service center directly, so you don't have to worry about footing the bill, because oftentimes that's what happens, is you got to foot the bill and then you got to fight with the manufacturer to get that back. So we don't allow that to happen. So that's what we do that's much, much different than any other dealer out there. It allows us to keep happier customers, keep customers camping, which are happier customers, and that allows us to sell a lot of campers and again, keep moving this thing forward. So just wanted to drop in and tell you guys a little bit about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it back over to Caden here so he can get you all taken care of. Looks like he's got a beautiful Wildwood X light he's going to show you here. So Caden, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, Dallas.
Yep.
So we're looking at a 2024 Wildwood X light 263 BHXL. This is a real slick unit, so it's going to have fiberglass exterior, real nice to have. Full pass-through storage, first thing. We'll just start up front, make our way back. So that's going to go all the way through. It's going to give you a lot of storage, so you can take just about anything you need for a camping trip. Dry erase surface here. This is something cool they add. Kids can play on it. Nice for tracking where stuff goes, keeping a packing list, etc. That's just something cool they do. They think about that little stuff. That's something Wildwood does. You have your stabilizer jacks down there. Solid surface steps. Once again, these are nice to have because when you're walking up them, they don't move on you. And they feel real great. And then you have the 15-foot awning as well. And then you're also going to have some exterior speakers, so you're really going to be able to entertain out here. Outside kitchen, so this is real nice to have. You get a nice griddle top here, as well as a small refrigerator outside, so perfect for drinks, just about anything you want to put in it. It's real slick how they kind of, this is the ultimate family camper here. You're gonna notice when you go inside, it's small, 31 foot 9 inches. Weight is 5,854 pounds, so small truck can pull it, and it's 31 foot compared to a lot of these big ones, so you're not really gonna have an issue pulling these. Dual axle, so once again that's going to help you pull. It's going to be a lot easier to pull dual axle. You get a back door as well, so this is something that's overlooked a lot when you're looking at purchasing a camper. A lot of people like this is because this directly goes into the bathroom, so people don't have to go through your camper to use the bathroom. They can just walk right in the store and the bathroom's there, shut it behind you and lock it. So that's real nice how they give you that that ability to do that. But yeah, that's all for the outside, so we'll head on inside and I'll show you kind of the features inside too. Alright, so first thing when you get in here you're going to notice is they give you a lot of seating. So this is actually their Versa Lounge. This does a lot of things. So you could turn this piece around right here, and then you have the U-shaped dinette. This will click in here, and that gives you the ability to use a whole U-shaped dinette like that. This turns into a giant bed, so you can flip it all the way down. It'll turn into a bed, this whole thing. And then you can also have it set up like this. This is your traditional L couch, and then you also have some seating back here too. So it's real cool how they are able to utilize this. This does so many different things, and it doesn't take up a lot of room. So that's always real nice to have. Up here, while you're sitting in this big old couch, you have some entertainment right here. This is back for a TV, so it's going to be studded, so you can put a TV mount there, run your cords through there. Electric fireplaces puts out heat, so that's going to be nice to have for winter camping. This is going to be a ducted and enclosed underbelly as well, so it's going to help you for that winter camping, fall camping. Furion soundbar. This is zone 1 and zone 2 again, so this right here is going to be what controls your outdoor stereo as well. Zone 2 outside, zone 1 inside. So that's nice to have. You can access it in here. We'll slide up here to the front bedroom real quick. I'll show you guys this. So this front bedroom right here is going to have the VersaTilt bed too. So Wildwood's doing that in all their 2024s. So the bed actually tilts up, makes kind of like a so you could sit in your bed and gives you a lot more room to walk in front of it as well. You'll see the panel right there on the wall that does the VersaTilt. It's real nice, something cool they're doing. And that bed size was the custom king as well, so it's going to be the 66 by 78 inch bed. So it's a nice size bed, just like home. It's essentially home away from home. Coming over here to the sink kitchen area, so you get a dual basin sink right here. This is real nice to have. Once again, you can separate the dirty from the clean. You don't have them both sitting together, and they give you a nice drying rack here. So that's always nice. Lots of counter space here, so you'll see they utilize a lot of counter space. A lot of them will actually cut off some counter space to reduce weight, but they're able to kind of make make it feel like you have a lot more counter space than what you would at home. So right here, you're getting a 3-burner cooktop. It's going to be gas. Then you have an oven here as well. Smaller oven, but it's, you know, it's perfect for what you need when you're camping. Making cookies, stuff like that. Refrigerator right here and freezer, so this is going to do both. A nice size. You can put anything you need for a weekend trip, week trip. They give you a refrigerator. They don't short you a refrigerator space, so that's always nice to have. Right here, this is going to be actually a real slick pantry. This is a big pantry for these travel trailers. You'll notice that a lot of these travel trailers will have a little bit smaller pantry, but they don't, you know, they didn't short you here. They utilized every bit of space they could in it. And then 263 BH, so that means that's going to be your bunkhouse. So this is going to give you bunk beds back here. They give you a curtain to close it off, so this is real nice. This gives you, the kids can sit back here. They won't disturb you up front. You got some storage underneath there. So yeah, these are the wider bunk beds. So these aren't going to be, you'll see the skinny ones. These are actually going to be, I could sleep on this, an adult can sleep on this. So it's nice to have that they made them a little bit wider and a little bit longer. So these can be double over double bunks. You'll slide back here in the bathroom. So they actually give you a nice sized bathroom. Once again, it's going to be for your guests as well because it has that back door. But they give you a nice medicine cabinet, sink set up there. The toilet, you have plenty of leg room, so you don't have to worry about being uncomfortable in the toilet. The shower is actually really big. They give you basically that whole back half of the bathroom for the shower, and then they give you a little bit of an upgraded size on the skylight, so you're going to have room to put your head up there if you're a little bit taller. They actually give you a max air fan in there as well, so you're going to be able to get, you know, the most airflow in the bathroom. One thing too I want to point out is it has the Coleman Mach ACs on it. So that Coleman Mach AC is going to be the quieter kind. That's going to have the 1 AC and it's going to be Coleman Mach. That's going to be a little bit quieter for you so the kids aren't going to be disturbed in their sleep. They give you some USB outlets on the bed as well. But yeah, I mean this is like I said outside, the ultimate family camper. Like I said, it's a 5,854 pounds. Length's on it 31 foot 9 inches and it sleeps 5 to 6. So it really, I mean, it'll cover just about anything you need to do, your weekend camps. And Wildwood kind of shows you all the features they have on it here. So that's cool, they started doing that too. It's a good stick and 10 unit, they do great. We sell a lot of Wildwoods just because, you know, they're great price point, they're good quality. If somebody has a Wildwood, they're 9 times out of 10 going to be happy with it. So, I mean, they're just great units. So, anytime, you know, I have customers saying, hey, we're new to camping, and we want to get into it. We have 2 to 3 kids, 4 kids. They're looking for bunkhouses, good quality, good price point. I always go to Wildwood just because they make them and they do a great job making them. We've carried them for a long time, and they've always done good for us. So one thing too that's cool about this is I'll show you. They actually give you a lot of storage underneath here too. So they'll give you the totes underneath, and then they do this all along this. So they're giving you those plastic totes all the way underneath. So they give you a lot of storage. So like I said, again, if you have the whole family going, you know, 3 to 4 kids, they're going to bring a lot of clothes. So that gives you lots of room to put the clothes in there and take them camping for a weekend. So like I said, ultimate family camper, and this would be great to start with or great to upgrade into as well. It does both. So that's all for this one. So we'll go ahead and take a look. I believe the next one we're going to be looking at is a Forester. Alright, so we're going to be looking at the 2024 Forester Classic, the 3051S. This is a real slick motorhome. So first thing you're going to notice is full body paint. So it's going to be the blue, the black, the gray. It looks slick going down the road. It's you know, I personally, this is probably the best looking one we've looked at all day. Blue is my favorite color though, so I'll be a little biased. You're going to have the Connex TV outside here. So this is nice to have because it gives you some entertainment outside. It's going to have a sound bar built in. And this is a smart TV, so it's going to have your Netflix, your YouTube TV, Prime Video, Disney Plus. It's got it all, so it's smart TV. That's nice to have. And then you have the overhang here. So window. They give you a lot of windows out here for this one too. Nice. A lot of these motorhomes too, you'll notice that the steps are really high, kind of uncomfortable to get into. But this is not. This is, you know, less than knee level for me. So it's real easy to step into. They give you nice tow mirrors on it. And yeah, this is a great motorhome. Outside speaker, they give you the big one, and these are going to be fully waterproof, windproof, just outdoor proof. I mean, they're great. And then those will sync up too, so you can play sound out of there for the TV. So that's real cool. We'll slide down here. We'll take a look at some storage they give us on this. So a lot of people will take these motorhomes for weeks and weeks at a time. So you definitely want a lot of storage, and they don't show you storage here. So you'll see that this will go all the way through, and you can open it from the other side as well. And that's real slick because it gives you, like I said, lots of storage. Right down here is more storage down here. This is nice because, like I said, you're going to have a lot of stuff with you if you're gone 3 weeks. So that's about all for the outside. 20-foot awning with the LED light strip. Like I said, that helps with the outdoor. So yeah, we'll head on inside now and we'll take a look. The first thing you're going to notice when you walk in here, it's 2024. So it's going to have all the bright colors, just like, you know, today's housings and stuff like that. They're all going to be bright colors. You get this up here. You could sleep 1 to 2 up there. And then we're looking at the cab here. So this is going to have, it's actually got a Sony screen on it. So that's going to be the upgraded screen too. Just your standard Ford cab. They're real comfy. Chairs will swivel, and you don't feel tight, congested. If you're going to be sitting in the driver's seat for hours and hours at a time, you want to make sure you're comfortable, and this makes sure you're comfortable on the ride. This will fold up as well, so you can get in it, no problem. You don't have to duck, hit your head or anything like that. They actually give you a nice size TV here. This is the Connex, looks like a 50-inch, and then they actually give you the JBL sound bar at the bottom. So a little upgrade on the audio. Make sure you know you're getting the most bang for your buck on these motorhomes. So right here, this will fold down into a bed, and then this actually has seat belts in it. So you can sit here on your drive, no problem. You don't have to worry about, you know, your dad starts speeding and he decides to get pulled over. Cops aren't going to stress if you're sitting here because you're buckled in. And right here on this dinette, you also have seat belts here. This will go down into a bed, and then you can sit these over top of this, and then that's also a bed. So you can sleep maybe 1 to 2 there. This sleeps 6 total. So 1 up there, 1 here, and then 2 in the master bedroom, which we'll take a look at. So Connex does all the wireless charging too. That's nice. Hit your phone on there, it'll charge. Lots of counter space here, and then you actually have a nice big sink with a sprayer. And this is real cool too. So they actually give you this, and this is actually a trash can back here. So this will be removed, and then the trash can, you can just slide trash in there in and out, and then it's just removable on the other side and on the outside. So you take the trash out, it's already outside essentially. Right here is a refrigerator. This is a nice size refrigerator. It actually, one cool thing about this one too is this is also going to be one of the dual side opener refrigerators. So it actually opens for both sides. That's cool, especially in these new 2024s. A lot of people like it. Right here, they give you some more storage next to it. So this can be utilized as pantry space or just about anything. They already put some shelves in there for chips, snacks, stuff like that. And this can be actually slid out too, so you don't have to reach in there, which that's real nice to have. Then right here, we turn around. This is going to be a convection microwave, so you're going to be able to, you know, it's just going to be your standard convection. 3-burner cooktop, that's going to be gas. And once again, they give you a lot of storage up top too. You'll notice they give you 6 up here for storage, and they're giving you another 5 cupboards back there behind you as well above. So lots of storage, not to mention your 4 drawers here, just silverware, just about really anything you fit in it. And then the storage under the sink, they didn't take away much storage. A lot of them will put all their piping and stuff under there. They actually put it a little bit more back, so you have a lot more space under there as well. So we'll take a step up here. We'll come up into the back of the coach. So this is going to be your bathroom vanity essentially. So you're going to see that this is going to be more counter space here. That's what a lot of these campers will do, is they'll give you essentially this much room for your bathroom sink, but they were able to utilize all this for your counter space with your sink, so you're going to be able to put anything that you need to put on there. The medicine cabinet's actually, it's real big. You can fit pretty much all your bathroom stuff, so you may not even need this because they put so much room there, but it is nice to have all of that extra space. Never heard anybody complain that they had too much space. So, and then here's the other half of the bathroom. So you have the shower. A lot of people will like these curtains because there's no water ever going to touch your bathroom floor other than when you step out and have water on you still. Because it's all going to stay inside, and it actually folds down into 3 pieces, so you don't have to worry about it getting in the way or anything like that. Nice toilet there, gives you a lot of leg space as well. I'll shut this. Now we're in the back bathroom here. So this is a slide out here. This whole thing's one big slide out. So that's cool because, you know, you run one slide out, you got your whole unit out. So that's real cool. You can walk on both sides of this bed. They both have nightstands. That one's gonna be a little bit bigger, so that'll probably be the wife's side of the bed because you'll get kicked over here. But yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a smaller one, but they do offer both sides nightstands, and they both have outlets. And you have some storage above that side as well. They actually give you some closet space too. So on both sides, you have the same closet. I'll open up this one here so you can see it. Yeah, so they give you that on both sides. And that's, you know, that's real nice too because you can essentially bring home with you. Lots of room to put the kids' clothes, your clothes, all of them in there. Then they do give you some more storage up here too underneath the bed. So, and then that's always nice to have here. And then, yeah, so this is a real slick kind of layout here. And this will actually open up too. Let me get it open here. Well, it's locked, but you can unlock this and then this will lift up. So essentially this gives you like a safe. And you can utilize that as storage for, once again, all your valuables. So that's real nice to have. They give you a vent up above your bed. This doesn't have the fan in it, but it's prepped for the fan. So you can put a fan up there. That's going to circulate your bedroom air. Yeah, so they really thought of just about everything in this one. This is a great family coach. You got plenty of room to sleep everybody. And then you also are getting a lot of space in this back bedroom. And it pretty much covers everything in it. And yeah, and this is great just because they give you the full walk around, so you can walk around the bed, and it's ducted. You got 2 furnace vents in here, so it's gonna stay cool, warm up. So yeah, that's about all for this one. We'll head out to the next one. I believe the next one we're gonna look at is going to be a Freedom Express. So we'll go look at that now. All right, so we're looking at the 2024 Freedom Express Select. This is a 29 SE, and this is a real cool floor plan. This has 47 cubic foot pass-through storage. So once again, you're gonna have a lot of storage there. So and it goes all the way through, and you also have a storage rack up top, so you can put a table or anything like that. They do some cool latches here. They don't do your magnets, so these aren't gonna go anywhere until you unlock the button there. So that's real nice that they do that. A lot of them are switching over that, but Freedom Express is actually, you know, they set the table with it. You got a nice 20-foot awning right here, so this is real nice. It's real slick how they have all this set up here. Fiberglass exterior, and Freedom Express, once again, it's blue. So, but this does look slick outside. You got the white with the blue accents on it. It does look slick outside. Solid surface steps here, and then they actually give you a leash and bottle opener here. So this will hold your dog. It'll pop your bottles. It'll do them both. So that's pretty cool. They give you a bar right there to get in and out. Then this right here, you can slide a table onto here, and then you can utilize that table next to your outdoor kitchen. So you have your refrigerator right here, which I'll open this up. Nice size refrigerator in there. And then we'll go ahead and pop these tabs. I'll show you how this folds out. This is kind of cool how they do this. They give you silverware, all your utensils here, and you can actually sit a griddle in there, and you can utilize that and your propane hookups underneath. So that's real slick how they do that as well. Put that in there. And they actually give you some good windows out here too. They give you 3 windows outside along this side, and then as well as one up front along the bedroom too. So it's real cool. It's a real nice floor plan. And I'm excited to show you guys the inside, so we'll go in there now. So once again, this is a 2024, so you're going to notice their 2024 color scheme here. It's like a tannish brown, and this is real leather, and this is your Thomas Paine. So this is going to be the best of the best furniture they make in all these RVs. The Thomas Paine furniture is always the way to go, and it's great. It really is great. They give you lots of counter space back here, because this is the thing with these rear kitchens, is they can give you the whole rear part of it for counter space. So it's just like home. They give you a 15K BTU AC as well. That's nice to have. That's just one of the features on here, so I read that off real quick. Right here's going to be your microwave, nice size microwave. You're getting your 3-burner cooktop and your stove here. And then once again, the dual swing refrigerator. So we've seen a lot of these, and they're just, you know, they're just convenient because whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it's easy on you. So As far as the dinette goes here, this will fold down into a bed. Pretty much every dinette will do that. It's real slick. I personally like the color and the way they're doing these designs. The leather, because a lot of them don't use the true leather, but this is slide out here, so that's why you're feeling this much room here, because this is a slide out. And then actually this is going to have the electric fireplace in it, so that's nice. It's going to put out some heat. And then one cool thing about this as well is this will actually open up, and this gives you some deep storage here. So once again, I mean, that's just ridiculous storage. So you can put just about anything in it. You can put a small armory, just about anything in it. It can all go in there, and that's nice how they do it. There's a massive magnet on the back too, so it'll just snap right into place, and it's not going to go anywhere when you're moving. Right here's some storage, so they give you some more storage, as if that wasn't enough. They give you all this as well. This can be utilized as a pantry, closet space. You can take the shelves out and hang stuff, so it's real cool. They don't short you storage in here. They give you some storage up top all the way along the coach as well, so it's real cool. I mean, they do give you a lot of storage in this one. So this is their theater seating option. This is going to be the nicer seating option of all of them. Obviously, theater seating is perfect for couples. It's personally the best seating you can get for browsing or anything like that, lounging. These will recline as well. Just pull those. So yeah, I mean, these are real slick. They have a cubby in the middle here with some outlets, so that's always real nice. So yeah, we'll head up here to the front. Nice little table right there for some storage too. So yeah, we'll take a look at this bathroom here. This is a nice sized bathroom, so they give you a shower there with the skylight. So for anybody that's tall, you're not gonna hit your head on the top of it. I personally don't have that problem, but I know a lot of others do. You have the porcelain toilet down there, which that's nice. Pull out drawers underneath as well. And then this is a real cool, so you get some deep storage there. And then actually underneath there, right there is gonna be, you can pull that hatch, and then that's actually gonna be like a laundry chute, because that closet goes into your bedroom. So you can put your laundry in there from the bathroom. That's something that's new. Nobody else has done that I've seen, so that's real smart, and it's really cool as well. So we'll go back up here into the front bedroom. So they give you a nice front window there, and then they actually give you CPAP stations in this. So this is gonna have, it's gonna have this right here, but then it's also gonna have the storage down here and up here. So you're getting a shelf there and a cubby there. That's perfect for a CPAP. They give you 2 miniature closets on the side here. Then they also give you the full-size closet right here. And this would be the same one that we saw from the bathroom with the laundry chute. And the laundry chute's in the bottom one here. Yeah, so this is a slick floor plan. They give you a lot of room. One thing that they actually are real good at too is on this storage here underneath the bed, is it's easy to lift. You can lift it with one finger and then let it go. And this is actually, I've seen this used in multiple ways. A lot of people will put this up as they're going through kind of their day-to-day, because you can walk through here a little bit easier. You could sit down on this, put your shoes on, get dressed on it. And yeah, it's pretty slick how they do this. You have a vent up top here. Once again, prep for the fan. Doesn't have the fan in it, but you can add one of those and help circulate the air in here. Yeah, so and this is a king-size bed as well. So it's going to give you plenty of room. It's going to be real long. Yeah, this is a great little floor plan. It's perfect couples coach, but you know, if you have grandkids or anything like that that want to stay for a weekend, then you can utilize them, and you can have them over, because you can use the dinette as well. So it's real cool. Once again, just take a browse like the colors around here. So they really focus on the browns and the black, like a more modern look with the white countertop. So I mean, it does look good in here. It looks real sharp, especially on the outside. All in all, what Freedom Express did in these 2024s is it all just looks great. You have, I believe, like they just do small stuff like this. You know, they give you the GFCI tower with the USB, so that's real slick. And once again, I'll have you pop in here just so you can see kind of, they give you the outlet with the USB-C and USB in it. So it's you know, they really think of everything in here as far as storage. You got this extra, and you notice this when we first walked by, it's got the extra countertop space, so you can extend that out. As if you didn't have enough counter space, they make sure that you have plenty of counter space. So this is a cool little floor plan. You got the rear kitchen, lots of space, front bedroom up front, and yeah, I mean, bathroom's nice size. All in all, for the length of it, 33 foot 4 inches, and it's only 6,218 pounds. So a mid-sized truck's gonna pull this no problem. It's pretty awesome. One slide out and sleep 6 to 7. So So yeah, that's all for me. I believe we're gonna go watch a video on generators now. Thanks for touring some units with me. Once again, my name is Caden. I work in sales, and you can reach me or my team at 937-843-4380. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys, David from RV Wholesalers with another Versus video. Today we're going to talk about camping with a generator or camping without. A lot of people think, well, the only way I have a generator is if I have a toy hauler or a motorhome. Not true. There's so many great portable generators on the market now, very quiet generators that don't even affect you when you're sleeping or your neighbors. But do I need one? Well, where are you camping? That's the big question, right? Is the park have shore power? In other words, can I plug my unit in when I get there? Am I going to be staying in a parking lot on the way? Maybe a Walmart parking lot or some other place. If I'm staying in a parking lot, am I going to have access to power? Probably not. Some campgrounds you get to are primitive campgrounds. You'll have a bathroom, for example, but you won't have any kind of power. So again, just really think through, where do I want to camp? How do I want to camp? How hot is it going to be when I camp? That sort of thing. You know, if you like air conditioning and a microwave to pop popcorn, things like that, you may want to consider taking a small portable generator with you to make sure you have power at all times and you're always covered. Again, look at the small portable generators. Some you can even add them to each other. And then you have the application when you're home. You can use them outside if you're building a deck, anything like that. If your power goes out at home, then you've got a source maybe to run your refrigerator, that sort of thing. So we strongly suggest you look at a good portable generator when you are camping if you don't have one built into your unit already. If you have any questions, give us a call. Our parts department would love to help you. 877-877-4494. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on Facebook.
What's going on, guys? This is Wyatt, back to you again. We're about to go through 4 of them here. The first one I have to show you is a 2024 Winnebago Micro Mini 2108DS. Now, this is going to kind of be a shorter model. We're going to kind of grow as we go. It only weighs 4,291 pounds, so you don't need a massive vehicle to tow it. If you have a big SUV or a smaller half-ton, you're going to be more than okay on this one. It's 22 feet 5 inches long, 7 foot wide. It has 1 slide on it, and it'll sleep 3 people. So pretty good use of floor space here, and pretty kind of cool outdoor setup here. You have your pass-through storage as always. Now you do have a 13-foot awning with an LED strip there, so you'll always be lit up. You won't have to worry about lighting candles or bringing your own lighting. You'll be all set there. It's automatic. Push of a button, your awning's going to be out and good to go on that. You have outdoor speakers, so you can listen to the radio, get your Spotify playlist out. You always have your plug-ins as well. Water supply there if you're doing a little boondocking. Now you do have a bunch of stickers here. You're going to see this has the Comfort Tech package, the Explore package. It's got a 3-year structural warranty on it. And a lot of you guys think, well, warranties aren't enough. Don't worry, we offer our own personal protection plans as well. So that way, no matter what happens, you're always going to be covered if something does go south. But I think that kind of covers it for out here. So let's go inside, take a look, see what this thing has to offer. All right, so you can kind of see I'm 6'3" to give you guys an idea of what it would look like. I'm kind of a taller person, so when it comes to a smaller travel trailer, it's nice when I don't have to crouch my head down or worry about bumping my head on something. So pretty good use of space here. They give you a TV, you got your JBL speaker, and then you do have a small storage compartment up here as well for DVDs or whatever electronics that may rock with that. You got a 3-top burner stove with some storage space under here. Oops, that's your fuse box. Little storage space under there, and then you got your microwave up here as well. You got a pretty good sized kitchen. I believe this is a 10 cubic foot refrigerator if I'm not mistaken. It's so nice they give you these big refrigerators even though it is a smaller size travel trailer, and you get a massive sink for the size this thing is. You don't got to worry about your dishes overflowing or setting dirty dishes out on the table. You can set them right down in there as well. Now you do have a dinette here for you and the spouse to have dinner, lunch, breakfast, you name it, or if you want to play a little bit of euchre, you could do that as well. It will fold down into a bed. That is why it does sleep 3. And you get a decent amount of space there if you're going to sleep that third person. You got a decent sized bathroom here for the size that the travel trailer is. Nice stand-up shower. You got shelves for all your soaps. A nice toilet. That way you don't have to worry about one of the cheaper ones that, you know, another name brand may put on there. And you do get towel storage in a bathroom, which is nice because, you know, nobody likes to have those towels just out in the open. So they do give you a compartment for that. Now you do get a Murphy style bed on this one. So if you're somebody like me who likes to be in the outdoors, likes to do a little bit of hiking, not a problem. When you get back from those hikes, you're all sweaty and you think, man, I want to sit down and relax, but I don't want to have to sit on the bed. Not a problem. That's why they make these Murphy style beds. You can lift this up. That will go in right there into a little sofa. You can sit down, untie your shoes, you know, get undressed from your sweaty hike that you just went on, and you could still fold that down and have a nice clean bed to sleep in at night. So plenty of nightstand space here. They even give you a little more storage as well. If you guys need any extra, you can fit shoes in there. You can fit, you know, your slippers, whatever you need. Or it doesn't even have to be for your bed because it's that much storage, right? So again, this comes down. You do get more overhead storage up here. Whatever you need, you can slide them in there, whether that be shoes, socks, you know, little small appliances, electronics, throw them all up there. And then they give you your closet space for your hanging stuff as well. And then they didn't forget about, you know, all your electronics. You do get your plug-in ports up there, which is super nice. And then, you know, you will have curtains. They didn't forget about you non-morning people that don't like all your sunlight in there. And then if, you know, counter space in these things is such a big thing. So they did think of you, you know, not a lot of counter space to work over there. So they said, we're going to put a little end table here. So that way while you're cooking or, you know, whatever you're doing, you can always have that. You know, you don't got to worry about stuff getting in the way and getting all locked up there. And then you still got more drawer space there. You got a little bit of space there as well for, you know, whatever kind of miscellaneous stuff that you have. They really try to make this as easy as possible to fit all of your items for your camping style. So again, you got an upgraded air conditioner in here. So you can see kind of all these vents. What's super nice about these new ones, they are all it's ducted all throughout the RV, right? So you don't got to worry about just getting one source of air because it is ducted. The person laying in bed is going to feel it just as much as that person getting a soda pop out of the fridge. So I think that kind of covers it here on the Micro Mini. I mean, shoot me some questions in the comments, guys, if you have any. For somebody who's looking for something nice and compact for just you and the spouse, highly recommend this. Great use of space, great floor plan to go along with it. But I think that kind of covers it. So let's go hop on to the next one. All right, so we got here a XLR Boost. And I know what you guys are already thinking. Wow, that thing looks super nice. And it's a 2022. So you guys are getting a brand new camper for a way, way discounted price. Right? If you guys order a 2025 or get a 2024 on your local dealer's lot, you're going to be paying a heck of a lot more money. Don't do that. Let us get your business. Get this brand new one for much cheaper. It is a toy hauler, as you can already tell. Now, when you're not hauling toys, you get a nice porch here to sip on the coffee, have a nice little breakfast with you and the spouse, to just kind of hang out, you know. Or if you have little toddlers, maybe a nice little playpen, who knows, you can get creative. But it's super nice. That goes down into your ramp so you can get your four-wheelers, your side-by-sides, your dirt bikes, you name it, they all fit up in there. And you do get a big awning. And I know what you're thinking, man, I don't know how I feel about that slide. No worries, the awning doesn't interfere with that whatsoever. It comes here, depending on how you're set up, it gives you a little bit more privacy to work with, which is super, super nice. And you do have that LED strip on the sides so you're never in the dark. Now, if you are a dog person like myself, I could put my little chocolate lab right here. They gave a dog leash. It's a power awning, so push of a button, the awning comes right out. They got your outlets here, and then a TV mount, so you can always watch the game out here with the TV provider set up already there. Taking a look inside here, and you just get a massive amount of space for your toys. So you get your bed up here, that will fold down, of course, and then these here will fold down as well, and you still got a massive amount of space back here. I mean, depending on what you're wanting to haul, you could get a couple of dirt bikes in here, a golf cart, side-by-sides, you name it, it will fit. And then, as we mentioned earlier, you can come out here and, you know, you and the wife can have a cup of coffee, have your breakfast, a little bit of playpen, and then you get your LED strip there, because you know, nobody wants to be hanging out in the dark, right? This here will come down into a bed. I believe I would have to unlock it for that. But yeah, super nice setup back here. And you do have USB ports, so you don't got to worry about portable chargers or anything there. Now you do get washer dryer prep back here. You don't got to worry about laundry or packing extra underwear on the trip, right? Get your own stackable washer dryer. We can even do that for you. We'll just build it right in there with your outlets for that. You got all your tie downs on the floor right below. Coming into the living quarters here. Oh, before I forget, you do get a half bath here. So that way you don't got to go, if you got dirty clothes or, you know, whatever, you had a crazy day out on the side-by-side riding dirt bikes, you can use that nice bath in there. You don't got to track mud all throughout the house. So coming over here, you of course have your nice sofa, 3 wide, depending on who you are, how many kids you got, you can fit quite a bit more than that. Now you do have a loft up here, and it does come with a ladder here. You can see the hooks. So you can sleep a couple up there. If you have kids, you can definitely sleep more than one. You got your stereo here, you know, as self-explanatory as it gets. And then it comes already with a TV bracket. So all you need, your TV, get that bolted up there. You can watch whatever you need, put the cartoons on for the kids in the morning, makes it super handy. You got plenty of storage up here. I mean, how much more storage space do you need on these things? It's just crazy at this point. And then down below you have storage as well for whatever miscellaneous items may come your way. And you do get a 30-inch Furrion fireplace as well. And you're probably thinking, well, that's not very big. I tell you what, you put this thing on full blast, you're going to be sweating by the time you leave, right? So more than enough for something of this size. And then coming in here, I mean, all that storage space, all you moms out there, is that enough room for all your spices, you know, your chips, your snacks, right? More than plenty of space. Overhead storage here for the fridge, right? Chips, whatever you need, you got it. I mean, look at all that fridge space. Nobody wants to run out of fridge space, especially if you're off the grid, whatever the case may be. They really try to give you enough storage on these things. So you have a good microwave here. You know, pretty self-explanatory there. More space there for plates, dishes, whatever you need. And of course you do have a 3-top burner, pretty standard in these. And then a decent sized oven. It's not the biggest, but you still have more than enough space to cook the kids a pizza or cook yourself a pizza, you know, whatever your dish of choice may be. And then they even give you a little more storage down here. And then a full-size sink. Gotta love that. You know, you don't have to worry about that. Down the middle there, you can just throw all your dishes in here and be on your way. And then, believe it or not, more storage. I mean, my goodness, I feel like the word storage is the common word of the day here. And, you know, behind here, they give you all sorts of little cabinets, compartments. I mean, whatever miscellaneous items you have and you think, I don't know, there's a space for it. XLR's got you covered. So, moving on here, we're going to go up these cool stairs. And I will open this up here. Full bathroom. And I know what you're thinking, well, that's kind of difficult. Not really, because it has 2 different entries, right? So it doesn't matter if you're in the hallway or if you just woke up, middle of the night, you got to use the restroom. We've all been there. You know, you get a good toilet, plenty of storage here for, you know, towels, soaps, whatever the case may be. And you don't got to worry about a pesky shower curtain because that's going to be hard. You're not going to have to worry about it. Full sink with a mirror so you can do your makeup, pluck your eyebrows, whatever you need to do. And coming up here, you got a bed, right? Overhead storage, which you love, right? And this goes all the way through. So they're not just single compartments, right? This is going to go all the way from one side to the other. And then on this side, I'm not sure if you can see it with the camera angle, but you actually get shelves in there beside your bed so you can put your phone, chapstick, bottles of water. You're never going to have chapped lips or be dehydrated throughout the night if you're in an XLR. Super nice little shelf here, actually, with a nice view. So depending on where you're at, you can wake up in the morning, look out both windows, see the beautiful view, go hop in that side-by-side, and be rocking and rolling. And then you do get, you know, drawer space, of course, the whole nine. You know, who doesn't want to check out their outfit before they go throughout the hills? And this one is going to have 2 ACs in it. For those of you who are going to be, you know, in that hot desert heat, 2 ACs. You don't got to worry about it getting too toasty in here. It's going to keep you more than cold. All right, I think that covers it for this XLR. And I believe we have a Wildwood next. All right. Okay. All right, guys, making our way to a 2024 Wildwood 28 FKG. Super nice fiberglass siding on this one. This is going to be for kind of you guys with a half ton. You know, you're thinking, I need some space, but I only have an F-150. Right, don't worry. This is going to be a perfect fit for you. 7,789 pounds on this one. So if you have a bigger motor and a half ton, you're not going to have a problem. 32 feet, 2 inches, 8 foot wide with 2 slides, and it only sleeps 2 people. So for you and the wife, you and the husband, I mean, this is going to be a home on wheels. I don't know how much more space you could actually need, right? But for all you moms or dads who likes to grill, you got your own little grill out here. You can make pancakes, have a little hibachi night, right? We all know what I'm talking about. Little mini fridge. You can keep a cold one while you're cooking hibachi for the family. And then some storage space here. It is not a pass-through, but it's so tall, it might as well be. And then you do get a massive awning on this one. And it's the whole thing has that LED strip going down the middle, so you can be shaded this whole time. I mean, this awning is so big, it's crazy. And you can see all these buttons here. It's already got solar on board, so you can kind of trickle charge that battery if you're boondocking, whatever the case may be. And it does have that heated and enclosed, you know, removable underbelly if you're going camping in the cold. For those of you who enjoy the cold. You won't see me there, but anyway, making our way inside. Maybe probably one of my favorite floor plans actually, just simply because of the counter space, right? How many of us have been cooking? We run out of counter space, and you know, like the Winnebago over there we looked at has the fold out. This one here doesn't even have a need for a fold out because it's got so much. So plenty of counter space here. You got a nice big deep sink. And not only that, but this will come off. You know, you can really spray around that sink, all those dishes, so you don't got to work the dishes into the faucet. We all know what I mean. Plenty of storage up here, right, for dishes, whatever miscellaneous stuff. Even more shelving over here. Got a nice microwave, 3 top burner stove that's pretty standard, oven, and a sound bar, right? We love a good sound bar. It's already got a backer for a TV. You throw your flat screen in there. You can, while you're cooking, while you're sitting down in the theater seats, you're going to be all good to go, right? And then over here, you may be thinking, well, what's all that stuff for? They give you some bar stools. They tied them off for me, but they give you bar stools here. So you can sit here, you can play your euchre, play your card games, or you can have your bowl of cereal in the morning right here. That's kind of, I mean, how much more ideal does it get? It's pretty much more or less the same thing as the freestanding table and chairs, except in a little bit of a cooler fashion. And then you do get some really cool seats here, a little bit of storage there, and boom, kick back, watch the game, watch your cartoons in the morning, and then you still got your cup holders, so you don't really have anything to worry about. And then, not to mention, look at all that pantry space for all you cooks, all you people who think, ah man, I love camping, but gosh, it really limits our dinner menu for the week. No need to worry. More than enough space there. Big old fancy fridge with the freezer, if I can get it open, maybe. There we go. Fridge and freezer. You don't got to worry about running out of space unless you have like a gazillion kids. But moving on, and you also get, how many of you guys have thought, man, I need to take my shoes off to get in the camper, but you need to sit down to do so. Coat hooks. I mean, it's just like you're walking into your own home. Thermostat here, press of a button, you can change the temperature. Super nice bed right here, and that is the slide out that's on it, right? And then same thing, TV here. You got your cable hookup. You can watch TV while you're in bed, and you still got a shelf here so you can sit, you know, Xbox, PlayStation if you're into that kind of thing. And then how about your washer dryer prep right there in your bedroom? A lot of people will think, something that small is not going to have it. Wildwood proved you wrong. We can get the stackable washer dryer in there, keep your clothes all nice and clean. USB ports up on the bed so you can still charge up your electronics. And then you can probably see something that probably doesn't go rated high enough, in my opinion. You get a nice little vent right there so you can get some fresh air in the bedroom. No air is going to get stale. You know, you don't got to worry about breathing in somebody's fumes, if you know what I mean. You got nice hanger space there. I mean, golly, that's such a wide space. Even more down there for if you even want to put your shoes, you have room to do so. And then you get a sliding door here, as you can probably tell, and then a massive shower, right? More than enough space to take a shower. And then you have your ceiling fan here, towel storage there. I mean, my goodness. They even give you these nice little totes. You can throw whatever you need to in there. And then a sink with fantastic countertop space and a big mirror, right? How many people have thought, I need to plug my eyebrows, and your spouse needs to do their makeup, right? You can both do it at the same time. This mirror is so big. And then you still got your storage under there as well, with a door leading right to the bathroom, because how many of us have been dirty or we've had company over and you think, my camper's dirty, I don't want them walking through, or maybe you don't even like them that much, you don't want to show them that much. Don't worry, keep that front door locked, keep this one open. Just say, hey, my bathroom's right in there, right? And this is really kind of a phenomenal setup if you're just looking for two people who want to go camping on the weekends. Come out here, get that stereo blasting inside, enjoy the speakers, enjoy the massive awning, and you'll be good to go. And I think, lastly, we are going to move on to the Windsport, I believe. Okay, if I can get it here, I got a whole lot of papers. There we go. So this is going to be a 2023 Windsport 35M. It's going to be 36 feet, 10 inches long, a little bit longer than that 34J we went over earlier. It's going to be 8 feet, 3 inches wide. It's going to have 2 slides, and it's going to sleep up to 6 people, right? So this thing is going to have everything you could imagine on one, and probably more. They already give you a covered TV if it's raining. No need to worry. Put your awning out, put this bad boy up. Your TV is going to stay nice and dry, and you can watch TV while you listen to the rain fall. And then more than enough storage space under here, right? I think they have them all locked on me, but my goodness. I mean, you almost have too much storage under these things, and you have some on the other side as well. And it does have a slide out on this side, but nice thing about this unit, it already has the slide awnings on it. So you don't got to worry about adding those or some stuff getting down in your awning. But I think that kind of covers it for the outside here, but let's go inside, take a look, see what all it has to offer on the inside. All right, off of first looks, I mean, why would you rent or buy a house when you could have a Winsport 35M, right? I mean, to start up here, all you truck drivers, look at the massive space up here. You got your touch screen, you got 3 cup holders, you got 4 cup holders even. I mean, my goodness. And then you got your mirrors up there with your overhead storage. And they even give you a fan if you start to get a little sweaty. Coming over here, dinette. Of course, it folds down into a bed, guys. Don't worry. Wireless charger. You don't got to worry about all those cords getting in the way. You know, looking a little old school. 2 cup holders. Super nice. Huge windows, so you get a lot of lighting. You know, there are some units where it's like, man, like we need a bunch of lights because there's not enough natural lighting. Not in these Winsports. They give you massive windows, allows a ton of sunlight to come in, and I mean, it's so phenomenal, right? Overhead storage there for your cabinets, dishes, whatever you need. Plenty of sink space there. It is a double-sided sink, but if you're not using your sink, put this on it. Look how big that table becomes. 3 top burner with the oven and even more storage down there, right? Pretty phenomenal. Pots, pans, you name it. Overhead storage here. I mean, I don't know how you would fill all this space. Like, it's so much room for anything you could imagine. And then you do have your sofa here, and it does have 3 seat belts. So, you know, you and the wife are up there driving. The kids can be back here, buckled in if things start to get a little waspy on you, right? And it does have cup holders like right here all throughout this place. So if you're ever like, ah, man, I got my cup of coffee, but I can't let it go because it'll spill, don't worry, throw it in a cup holder, right? Massive fridge with the freezer, okay? Plenty of room. We've all been there. Of course, I don't want to sound like a broken record. Even more space there, and you think, man, that's really deep. I'm short, I can't reach that far. Don't worry, they come right out, of course, and even the bottom one. So spices, you know, snacks, fruit snacks, whatever you need, it'll roll right out. Massive TV with the fireplace, right? Turn all the lights down, let the sun go down, put on a good Western movie, light that fireplace up, have a fun evening, right? Sounds like a blast to me. And then you do get storage for DVDs, remotes, electronics, Xbox, PlayStation, VR headsets for all you kids out there. You could put it right there. Coming all the way back here, big old bathroom. You got your toilet, sink, big mirror so you can do your makeup with some storage compartments there in the back. Makes it super nice and handy to use. All right. And then look at all of this. I mean, what do you even do with all this storage space other than putting blankets and pillows there, right? When those are on the bed, how are you going to fill all that? And they do even have outlets back here so you can get some stuff plugged in, whatever you need. And then they give you a nice drawer there on the bottom as well. And then lo and behold, they give you another TV because we can't go anywhere without our TVs, guys. If you're chilling on the couch, the kids want to watch cartoons, say not a problem, come back here, put the game on. It is a bit smaller, but when do the kids not get the best of all the appliances, you know? And then you got your emergency exit there, of course, you know, full dressers, drawers out the wazoo, as much space as you can imagine, 3 gigantic mirrors, so all 3 of you can do your makeup, all 3 of you can pluck your eyebrows, trim that beard, maybe even those nose hairs, you know. We're all human. And then they give you a ladder, a small little dinette table there with the leg for it. They really leave no stones unturned with these units. They're really phenomenal. And then I'll get out of your way here. You can show the full shower with the, this is a bath and a half, so you get a full shower back here. Plenty of storage, USB ports. It's really phenomenal. But I think that's pretty much kind of a quick overview on this one. And you'll notice too on this one as well, there are, you got your AC here on all those old school units. You think you have one source of air, not on this one. This one will have 2 air conditioners and they'll be upgraded is the best part. So you'll notice all these vents, it's gonna be ducted all throughout this motorhome. So no matter where, if you're in the bedroom taking a nap, if you're up here driving, you're gonna feel the AC. Makes it super, super nice for those hot days. If you're somewhere down south, gets into the 100-degree weather days, not to worry, you're gonna stay cool. But, all right guys, well I think that wraps it up for in here. I hope I gave you guys a pretty good overview, but we're gonna take one more last look outside here and kind of get a big feel for a 35M. And I am back here again with Dallas, and I believe he may take it over from here.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Well, biggest thing we want to do, we've showed you a lot of campers today, gone through a lot of different things. I know Wyatt and a lot of the other salespeople have kind of explained how everything is and how it works and all that stuff. Showed you a lot of cool campers, which I know you all like to see. We're running our sale tonight until 9 o'clock Eastern time. So big thing is, guys, I want you to give us a call. Number here to the main office, which you can reach any of our locations by calling this, is going to be 877-877-4494. Just give us a call, ask for one of our sales rep, ask for Wyatt, whoever you'd like to, and we'll get you guys taken care of. We got some phenomenal deals right now, guys. All of our 22s that we still have in stock are all marked down. Some of them $20,000, $30,000 under invoice. 23s are at or below cost. Some of them are well below cost. And our 24s, we just marked down again. So we've got everything marked down. So if you guys are thinking about buying a camper within the next 2-3 years, I'm going to tell you right now is going to be the time. Give us a call. Let us know how we can help you out. Let us run you through a credit application, get you some numbers on a camper, get this deal done. As long as we got a deposit by tonight at 9 o'clock, we're going to get you guys this sale deal that we got going on right now. So what I want you guys to do is before you guys exit this video, make sure you like and subscribe on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, any other social media that you see. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, what you wanted to see more of, things like that. We really appreciate all you guys watching us today. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for sticking with us through all this. Hope we were knowledgeable. Hope we helped you guys out with things. I'm going to swing you guys over to a very important video here at the end. I'm going to talk to you about a few things. But other than that, thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Let me ask you a few questions. First, what are your spiritual beliefs? I'm not really asking about any labels such as a Baptist or a Catholic, but I want you to think broader than that. What are your thoughts about God? Next, to you, who is Jesus? Do you believe in a heaven or hell? If you died right now, where would you go? If you were face to face with God and He said, "Why would I let you into my heaven?" what would you say? Finally, if what you believe were not true, would you want to know it? For most of the people I speak to, they generally feel like they have done enough or that they're a good person. So take a look at Ephesians 2:8-9. For by grace you have been saved through faith. This is not of yourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. Now what does this passage say to you? Read it a couple times if needed. What I believe it says is that we are saved or can get to heaven by God's grace, not by our own works or by doing good. This is so no one can boast. Boasting is contrary to God's plans of us being humble. Take a look at Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Now what does this passage say to you? Again, read it a couple times if needed. I believe this verse says that all have sinned. This means everyone. It goes on to say that all have fallen short of heaven because of these sins. And take a look at Romans 6:23. For the payment of sin is hell, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord. What does this passage say to you? I believe that first, we all agreed that we are sinners. This verse says the payment for those sins is hell, but the gift of God's eternal life in heaven through Christ Jesus our Lord. God's gift is our salvation. This was through Jesus Christ dying on the cross and rising from the dead 3 days later. Now we'll see in our final passage that, as with any gift, all we have to do is accept it. Take a look at Romans 10:9-10. If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. With the heart one believes, resulting in righteousness, and with the mouth one confesses, resulting in salvation. And what does this passage say to you? I believe if you confess that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you can be saved. So now I just have a couple more questions for you. Are you a sinner? If your answer is yes, do you want forgiveness for your sins? Again, if your answer is yes, last question. Would you like to invite Jesus into your heart and into your life? If you answered yes, please repeat this simple prayer after me. Heavenly Father, I have sinned against you. I want forgiveness for all my sins. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me and rose again. Father, I give you my life to do with as you wish. I want Jesus Christ to come into my life and into my heart. Now, if you said this simple prayer, I believe that you just accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior and you're now saved. If this happened to you, please send us an email and let us know your experience. Get into your Bible and get closer to God. You won't regret it. And real quick, if your answer was no to any of the following questions above, or you tuned out as soon as you heard Jesus, do yourself a favor and just think. Think about the world you live in and how it came to be. Think about the billions of things that have to be just perfect for life to exist here. Think about why anyone should have a sense of right or wrong. If we're just all biological sacs of amniotic fluid, there should be no moral law in us. But there is. I'm pleading with you just to think. Not for me, but for you and your future. We'd love the chance to talk to you or pray with you in either case. God bless.